There you go. That was for you, Crypto Infinity. Let that beat slap for you, brother. Ooh, it's the ghost of Frankie Candles past. Shout out to Jonah in Elite Way. Let's get it, baby.
Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to my boy DZ. Guys, we got an awesome show for you tonight. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you guys tuned in right now on this Friday evening. You know, I always get so, I don't know. I get so, what's the word? Not blushed. I just get so, I feel so thankful on Friday nights. Guys, it's Friday. There's a million and one things you guys could be doing. You know, things that might be a little more fun than staring at charts for 2 hours. But you guys still show up. The Candle Mafia still shows up to do that TA with your boy Frankie Candles. And I appreciate you guys and forever grateful for you guys tuning in. Not just on Fridays, but every day. But guys, we have an awesome show for you tonight. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. Obviously, we're going to be taking a look at some of those alts as Bitcoin has gotten a move down here. Obviously, shout out to anybody who saw my market update earlier today. So we're going to kind of be going over similar stuff to that. We're going to be taking a look at some key levels to the downside that we need to be aware of. And then we'll take a look. Are we going to get a bounce over this weekend? Are we going to continue to dump? Are we going to get some crazy news that comes out? We got a big capitulation. What is going to happen? I'm going to let you guys know kind of where I'm expecting price to go in the short term. As of right now, guys, I will just start the stream off. I feel like every time we get a dump, everyone's always like, I wonder if he's still bullish or not. Still bullish on the higher term time frames. We have to remember we got a really big move up, right, guys? So, you know, nothing goes up in a straight line, and we could actually get a pretty big correction and still hold bullish market structure on the higher time frames. So don't get too scared if we start seeing a dump, right? You know, if we dump right now down to $19,500, people are going to be feeling really, really bearish, right? And you guys know we do have that CME gap down at 19.5, but I'm just saying, like, even if we come down to the, $19,000 level, whatever it might be, it's going to start feeling really, really bearish really soon, or really quickly, I should say. And that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to zero, right? Like I said, we could come down pretty far and still maintain bullish market structure on the higher time frame. So again, longer term, still leaning bullish, but in the shorter term, just like we have been leaning lately, things do still look a little bit sketchy. But I'm going to break it all down for you guys. You're going to have the key levels, whether we dump or not. If we dump, you'll know where to look for those bounces, and I'll let you guys know kind of where I'm leaning as far as this weekend and next week goes. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. I see you guys already going nuts in chat. Somebody said, somebody was like, oh my God, he had the thumbnail up super, super early. Frankie's super excited that it dumped. As you guys know, I am the world's newest perma bear. I'm just kidding, guys. I just got so used to the bear market. And like, who doesn't want to buy cheaper Bitcoin, right? That's why I always root for it to go down. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Thank you for the super chat, bro. You dude. Crypto Billy, you crazy, man. You're crazy. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. He says, welcome to Frankie Candles University. Please stand by for roll call, then check your syllabus for today's lesson. Shout out to Crypto. I love you, bro. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to all our mods, Tyler Jordan, Rob the Crypto Snob, D Petty Crypto, Crypto Anon, Tony D, Captain Kirk. Did I say D Petty Crypto? You guys know them. You see their blue names in chat. You see those little wrenches. And, hey, you might even see Dave Digital's little wrench. He's one of the funniest Candle Mafia members. Does he still have? Oh no, Dave Digital got rid of his wrench. Dave Digital, he quit. He used to be a third-party aftermarket mod, and now he's just gotten rid of the wrench. Shout out to Dave Digital. I love you too, bro. But guys, again, we have an awesome show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before we jump into the charts, go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget, every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure. And today, we will be announcing our giveaway winners for this week's giveaway. The more likes, the more giveaways. I don't know why I just went blank there. The more likes, the more giveaways. Every 100 likes, you guys get a spin. The more spins, more chances. We're giving away, I think we still have some books to give away. We're going to be giving away some crypto. And if we hit our like goal, which we'll have to see how many people roll in here. People are still coming in. Depending on our views, if we hit our like goal, guys, I will spin that wheel 20 times and maybe even give away a hat. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and say what is going on to chat, and then let's go ahead and jump into the chart. Shout out to Wahid Sadiq. Thank you for tuning in, bro. I appreciate you for being here. He says, honor is the world you're, interesting. Is the world you're looking for. Shout out to Wahid Sadiq. You're always in here, bro. I appreciate all the support. Shout out to Ian, not Ryan. Ian, or Ayan, says, you're the best, bro. Shout out to you. I don't know how to say your name, but hopefully I didn't get it too wrong. Shout out to Bully Berry. Says, I'm still working, Frank. Don't worry. You're not so bad. Shout out to Bully Berry. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see. Crypto Jason, what is going on, bro? He says humbled. Shout out to you, bro. King Peasant says, what is Friday anyways? That is true. That is true. Yeah, what is Friday anyway, right? Especially when you're looking at the charts. It's like I don't look at the charts on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm still looking at the charts, as I know you guys are too. Let's see. Brian, what is going on? Says, what up, Frankie? Hello, Mafia. Andrew Snyder, what is going on? Says, not only is it Friday, I don't work this weekend. Oh, baby, Andrew. Andrew going to be out there partying. Andrew going to be out there partying this weekend. Let's go, bro. Just be safe. Crypto Chef. Shout out to Crypto Chef. I signed your merch package today that you won in the last giveaway. I gave you a little handwritten note. Shout out to Crypto Chef. Dave Digital, I signed your stuff too today. Dave, did you win 2 giveaways? I feel like I just signed your name, or we might have accidentally sent you 2 things. I don't know what happened there, but I definitely wrote you 2 notes. Let's see. Shout out to Papi Chulo. What's up, Papi Chulo? Thank you for being here, bro. I just put the P in there, bro. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. You just flew up in chat. I don't know what you said, but shout out to you. You're always in here. I appreciate it. Jessica, our resident female Mafia member representative Jessica in the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mrs. Candles, and shout out to those diamond rings in the chat. I don't know what those are, but I don't know. Maybe I'm choosing to not know where they are. I'm just kidding, guys. Shout out to Hodl Crypto. Let's get a couple more people in here. Shout out to Ross Reynolds. He says, when is 12 to 10K BTC not possible? That is a good question, Ross. We'll jump into that today. We could talk about if we are going to get a bigger move down here, go for some lower lows, or is it even possible? Is the bear market over? Is the bottom in? It's kind of a loaded question there, but we will talk about it. Shout out to Ross Reynolds. Hey, man, I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Anthony Soprano, guys, we got Tony Soprano in the chat. Show him some respect. You don't want to disrespect Mr. Soprano, let me tell you. He says, what's up, Frankie? Love the respected mafioso. Oh, there you go. Shout out to Tony. I thought we gave you respected mafioso. I was going to say it yesterday, but I didn't know who got it, who didn't. I didn't want to say someone got it, and they were like, wait, I didn't get it. But shout out to Tony Soprano. For anybody curious in the Discords about those black names, all that is it's just a new role that we made for the super loyal OG members of the community. A lot of these guys have been in here for like 8 months, a year. They're super active. They're always helping out the community. And we appreciate that, right? Because it's not just me that makes this community. It's the actual community that really makes up this whole thing. So we always appreciate the active community members. So we just wanted to do something special, give you guys a little special name, because you should be a respected mafioso. Shout out to Tony Soprano. Crypto Chef, we already said hi to you. We got Wendell Mitchell in the chat. What is going on, bro? Showing love to Crypto Billy. Let's go. I can't complain about that, man. Everybody show some love to the mods in chat. Let's see. Coffee and Candles. Yeah, we've been talking about doing some more content, guys, now that we got Tony on helping us out full time, and there's going to be a lot more time for me to be making more content, and we thought about maybe doing something. Maybe it's Coffee and Candles. Maybe it's just a bunch more market updates, but look forward to it, guys. I mean, you saw we put a market update out this morning. Very rarely do we put market updates out in the morning, but hey, when I got the extra time, guys, as soon as I have the time, like any extra minute I get, I'm trying to make content. And since Tony started the other day, I've been already seeing an opening in my schedule. So look out for much more content. We don't know exactly where we're going to go with it. But we are thinking about new show ideas, stuff like this. We don't want to really lock in anything until we're super certain. The last thing I want to do is put a bunch of content out there and wind up overwhelming myself and then having to pull back. Nobody wants that. I definitely don't want that. So we're starting slow. We're going to start stacking more and more content slowly. And we already got an extra video out today. So shout out to you guys. But let's see. Shout out to Crypto, DGen in the house, Daddy Zach, and Eric Ward, David Brumbelow popping in there last minute. And guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Oh, yeah, Flat Smack in the house, guys. Speaking of Flat Smack, don't forget to flat smack that like button. We got 654 people in here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Show your boy Frankie Candle some love. And if you're not going to hit it for me, hit it for the mods. Hit it for Crypto Billy. Hit it for Tyler Durden, Rob the Crypto Snob. You know what I'm saying? Crypto Anon, Tyler Durden. Hit it for all these guys. Shout out to Hannah King. Good to see you in here, Hannah King. Says, I personally don't think BTC will go much lower. I think this is just people panicking because this is the first pullback since the rally. Yeah, it is true, right? When you get these big moves up, people are like, oh my God, it is really funny, right? Because like I'll come on here, right, and I see this in other people's chats. I see it in Ben's chat in the morning when I run the board for him, once in a while. People, it's like, oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping, and then you go to the chart and it's like you're down 0.25%, and it's like that's not a dump, guys. And same thing here, right? We get this big 40% rip. People are saying the bull market's back on. And then 2 seconds later, we get this little pullback, and everyone's like, oh, I told you the bear market was coming. And I swear I see people in there. I'm like, weren't you saying the other day that the bull market was back on? It's like everybody's so focused on, I called the beginning of the bull market. I called the bear market. But like everybody just, the second you come down, they're like, oh my God, it's all over. The second it goes up, everyone's like, oh my God, the bull run's back on. The emotions are crazy, and it's really funny. It's really funny watching people, talk about this. So, even in real life, like, I have friends and family and like people that are in crypto, and they say, they're like, I'm telling you, man, Bitcoin's going to 9K. Bitcoin's going to 9K. Now, we were talking about 12 to 14K, and hey, that is still in the cards. Technically, anything can happen, right? So I'm always open to any, possibility here, but it's just funny. Like the second price moves, people are just like, I told you it was going to be the bear market, and then it pumps, and they're like, I told you it was going to be the bull market, and it's just like, yeah, you're just saying it goes up, it goes down, and you just want to be right for some reason. But yeah, it's like, I could have sworn you were saying the bear market was starting. We were going to 9K yesterday. Now you're saying the bottom's 100% in, and you've been calling it the whole time. It's like, it's not that important, guys. Like, it's okay to not, like, call the exact bottom. It's all right. I just really don't get that. But let's go ahead and continue on here with the analysis. Or should I say, let's begin the analysis. So I'm going to turn off all our TA and our indicators here, and let's just start off by looking at our price action. Let's come on over to the weekly chart here. Guys, still obviously leaning bullish in the longer term, right? We came up, we made a higher high on the weekly. We talk about this every single live stream, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But, we could easily come down pretty far without invalidating the bullish market structure on the higher time frames. So, again, like still leaning bullish, right? 6-day, actually, we could pull up Market Cipher real quick. 6-day VWAP cooling off. This is kind of what we were talking about in our Market Watch. 5-day is now printing that red dot. And, guys, I do kind of want to talk about what we were looking at. The shout out to Indiana Candles in the house. Let's get it, bro. Shout out to you, man. Brad Guidell, I see you. But I also want to talk about something we were looking at in the market update this morning, which was how we were able to see this coming, guys. And, the writing was on the wall. But 5-day red dot printing is now printing. That is more of a bearish look. 4-day red dot is confirmed. Again, more of a bearish look. Money flow still in the green, so not getting too worried about that money flow. Until that starts like really, really flopping down, I'm not worried about this red dot too much as long as that money flow looks good. 3-day. The 3-day red dot is confirmed. Kind of the same thing here, but we looked at this yesterday, guys. Money flow actually looking pretty bearish here, right? Money flow is flowing back out on the 3-day. Now, this is what we don't want, right? Now, we could easily, tomorrow we could start to see this round off. Money flow could go flat, and then we could curve back up and come up into a bigger green wave. But, like I said, on the 4-day, money flow looks good, so I'm not concerned about the red dot. But on the 3-day, the red dot is confirmed, but the money flow is actually not looking too bullish, right? So if that crosses back into the red, that would be a pretty bearish sign, at least in the long term. Nas Industry says dump again. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. It would be great if that red dot wanted to identify as green dot. If you wanted to go up, absolutely. But yeah, 2-day red dot obviously confirmed as well. VWAP also still just coming straight down. 3-day VWAP looking pretty bearish as well. Now, guys, this is kind of where we get into that first, or I would say like the strongest bearish signal that we saw that was indicating a move down, right? Now, obviously, once that 2-day red dot printed, that was pretty bearish in my opinion, but you'll know that we were looking at this daily bearish divergence. We may have talked about this yesterday. Hey, we got Crypto Anon in the chat. What's up, bro? Thank you for being here. But this was kind of one of the one of the things that we were looking at here as price made higher highs and our momentum waves were coming down, making a lower high right here with that red dot. We did get a confirmed bearish divergence on the daily time frame, guys. This is a very bearish sign. We were talking about it. I think I talked about it in the premium Discord, but I also talked about it on the live stream, and I think in the free Discord as well. We were saying like, hey, look out for this daily bearish divergence. Honestly, I was personally expecting price to potentially push up to the 25K area, put in the higher high up there, but then we actually just came in and put this little higher high right here. So didn't come up as high as I thought, but we indeed did get that bearish divergence on the daily saying, hey, this is bearish, guys. It's a super, super top signal, and that is those higher highs, making those higher highs into a key level of resistance, which we will pull up in a second, with the momentum and the money flow cruising to the downside. It is showing that price is continuing to push up as momentum and money is leaving the asset. Kind of doesn't make sense, right? It gives you that discrepancy between your price action and your indicator, showing you that price is going up, but the money is leaving, right? That makes no sense, and it likely will warrant a correction, right? And that is why we were looking at this divergence. And then on top of that, we were actually looking at these more closely, and that is the 16 and 12-hour bear divs. And it was a little bit clearer here that we had the price action making higher highs with momentum coming down, and it was a little more clear that your money flow was actually starting to come out on that 16-hour as well. So, again, very, very massive top signal on some pretty key time frames. The daily. A daily bear div very rarely doesn't play out, right? And then your 16-hour and your 12-hour were right behind it, or right ahead of it, kind of, just giving you the confirmation that, hey, like this is looking like it wants to come down. And again, I wouldn't have been as concerned, right? Because you guys will know we were being very careful. We didn't know. Nobody knew if we were going to get that push up to 25K before a correction or not, right? But the way you could have seen this was the money flow on the lower time frames coming out, right? Daily bear div, and then you come down to the 12-hour, and you're like, yeah, bearish divergence is all over here, and the money flow was coming down, right? But if we started putting in new higher highs on your momentum waves, that would kind of invalidate that momentum was coming out. But because we were continually high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? Because we continually made those lower highs, and your momentum and your money flow was flowing to the downside pretty smoothly, That was why we were leaning bearish. And then you come on over to things like the 4-hour, and that was just clear as day. Now, I don't say clear as day as in it was easy that we knew it was coming down. Obviously, we are looking in hindsight. I want to stress that, guys, because when you look in hindsight, it's like, I've been talking about this a little bit more recently, right? It's very easy to go back and be like, look how obvious this was, right? But when you are actually, let me go in bar replay mode so we can actually play through this. When you're actually sitting in this situation here, you're thinking, oh, well, money flow's curving back up, right? So is that bullish? But that's why I always say, a lot of times when you see the money flow coming back up like this, I always tell you guys to grab a trend line and go to your peak of money flow and connect your highs, right? You could even connect it from here, or even if you wanted to connect these or these, you are generally flowing out with your money flow, right? So typically, a way to avoid a way to kind of predict that this is going to come down or not is just look for lower highs. If you come down and make a lower high here, that's still generally bearish, right? You're still trending down. So I just wanted to kind of point that out, right? Because it's very easy in hindsight to say, oh, look how clear it was. It was coming down, and it was very clear. We were kind of harping on this, right? This 4-hour money flow is very, very bearish looking, right? But it's a lot harder, because it is possible for this to come up into a bigger green wave. We actually showed examples of this back in 2018. And that's why trading is so hard, right? Because nothing is just 100%. But this was trending money flow coming to the downside, actually trending to the downside. And then you started playing around, right? Then you get that big momentum wave coming up, but you made that lower high, giving you a bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Or actually, I guess it depends if you run your divergences from the wicks or the bodies. But you just keep coming. Money flow continues to come out, and you could just see here, even here, you're still in the green, but you're still trending out. And the 4-hour, when you see 4-hour money flow with the confirmation of bearish divergences with money flow coming out, very, very strong top signal, especially if you're up against a key level of resistance, which we 100% were. So, with that being said, WTBS, we'll show that level in just a second, but this money flow on the 4-hour was bearish, especially I'm trying to show you guys all the confluence, right? 4-hour money flow, and then eventually, right, we started crossing into the red, right? It came down into the red right here, and then back into the green, right, which is a little shady, but what did you do here? You just came up to make a lower high, right? So even if you drew your lines, right, you're just take your brush tool and draw your line, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? And then even here, you came into the red, now you're coming back into the green, but it was just a little lower high. You're still trending to the downside, and that was why the 4-hour was making me feel bearish, on top of all the other stuff we just spoke about. So, continuing on here, guys, let me turn off bar replay mode. Now we finally got that red that blood diamond on the 5-hour, as well as we also got a strong sell signal on Lux Algo right on this 5-hour. That's a 4-hour blood diamond. Oh, this is regular candles. That's why. There you go. 5-hour blood diamond confirmed. Didn't even realize we had one on the 4-hour regular candles. But we also had a strong sell signal confirmation on Lux Algo here, which was adding, pretty big insult to injury here. Go to overlays right here. Bada boom. Lux Algo premium. Let it populate. There you go. Blood diamond accompanied by a strong sell signal, as well as your candles turning red, showing that downside is likely, right? So this was kind of this is the writing was on the wall a lot here, and I started feeling crazy. I'm like, is this thing gonna come up and make another higher high into 25K before finally rolling back over? But once you get all these bear divs confirmed, money flow coming out on the 4-hour, money flow coming out on the 12 and the 16-hour, things were looking pretty bearish, right? And then your 3-day, 4-day, 5-day, 6-day, and weekly had the VWAPs cooling off, right? So just like another thing, right? This is how you can use all your time frames together to actually, oh God. When does crypto caffeine start? If and when and only if we start a morning stream, what should we call it? Oh God, you guys gotta hit me with the 51% to 49%. You guys are gonna split it right down the right down the middle. I don't know. I think the morning hit is a little bit more mafioso. But crypto caffeine, guys, I love my my Aztec and Cactus Moss water. I love my black coffee. What are we going to call this thing? Oh, God. I'm going to let that sit there. Please vote. If you have not voted, please take the time to vote on that if you care. It would really, really help us. Candlelit breakfast for real. Let's go. Moss water in crypto. Shout out to snipers. Oh, God. All right, guys, continuing on here. Now, again, looking at Lux Algo here, guys, something I really would like to see is a flip from these purple to green candles. This would actually But flipping from the purple neutral color candles into the green colored candles would indicate a really, really strong uptrend on the higher time frames. You could see we actually got this in 2018, bottom of the bear market. On this little first blast off out of the bottom, we had purple candles, kind of consolidated, and then finally we got the green candles before starting an actual strong uptrend. And then obviously this was a black swan in 2020. I think we all know what was going on there. But same thing here, right? We did get a little fake out with the green candle coloring. They're trying to shut me down, boys. They're trying to shut me down. You guys want to know why my camera always overheats? Now, I'm not putting the blame on anybody, guys. I'm not putting the blame on anybody. Low-key am, but it's not her fault. Now, in my studio here, guys, I will say this. We do have a... Mrs. Candles gets up at the crack of dawn, right? Because she does her hair or whatever, right? So she comes into the office. Or the studio, and she does it so the blow dryer doesn't wake me up or whatever. And she hates the sound of fans. It's like her pet peeve. She hates the sound of fans, right? And I just leave the fan blowing on my camera on 24/7 because if I don't, I'll forget it and my camera will die. But Mrs. Candle's pet peeve is the sound of fans, so she comes in here and turns off my camera fan. And then I get in here, and I don't realize it's not running, and then my camera dies live on stream, and now I'm gone. He's been hacked. It's Gary. It's Gary Ginsler. Gary's here to hack me. Hang on, I think it'll turn back on now. Let's see. Let's see. A little bing bong. Hang on. Let's see if we can fix it. Wow, we haven't really had technical difficulties. May be back. Boom, baby. There we are. Let's get it. Now we got the fan on, so we should be good. But you guys can see here, we did get faked out with these green candles just a little bit in, this was 2015. But, you know, we got that strong signal that just absolutely stuffed it down. But you can see here, you went red, purple, and then that first big, believable or convincing green bullish candle with the green Lux Algo candle coloring was what actually started this uptrend that brought us out of that bear market, right? So... just very, those green candles on the higher time frames would be very, very, very bullish. We did get on the 6th day, this isn't even the weekly, on the 6th day and the weekly, we did get that buy signal, though, which did bring us out of the 2018 bear market. And it did bring us out of the 2015 bottom right here as well, followed by a strong buy. So very interesting stuff here, guys. You can see this buy. Once that buy signal's popped up here, bottom was in. Once this buy signal popped up here, the bottom was in. Once this buy signal popped in over here, the bottom was in. And now we have this buy signal here was the bottom in, or is the bottom in. Definitely possible. Would love to see that next. If we do get another move down, guys, let's say we cool off a little bit and then get another big move up. If those candles start turning green, that would start making me feel really, really bullish. But I kind of went on a tangent there because we pulled up Lux Algo. Absolutely love Lux Algo. Kind of sucked me in there for a second. But let's go ahead and continue on here, guys. Last night on the stream, something we were looking at was this 4-hour green dot to potentially give us a little bit of a bounce to the upside. Now, actually took a really long time for this to print and confirm. We waited for this. I thought this was going to print and confirm overnight, and we were going to get a bounce overnight, and I was going to wake up and be like, okay, we bounced. But we actually I woke up and we were printing it, right? It wasn't even confirmed. Bullish divergence, we technically got the bull div, not strong at all, as you can see. You know, this wave is barely higher than this one. But... you know, this green dot was our one hope to get a decent bounce to the upside. VWAP kind of just sitting there, right? Not really the most bearish looking VWAP, but definitely not a healthy looking VWAP. So this is a tease right here. Are we going to get a bounce? We're going to be taking a look at some of the levels that we're hitting right now. And let's go ahead and actually pull up our TA here. Now, zooming in just a little bit, guys, again, with those bear divs, and it's funny, too, because we did kind of range around for a while, but we were putting in those higher highs. At first, we were looking at this 4-hour bearish divergence. This is kind of where I was starting to expect a move down. I thought this was going to be the collapse down. And you had that 4-hour bear div, right? This is a bearish setup, guys. When you have a bear div, higher highs, lower highs on your momentum waves with your money flow aggressively coming to the downside, this is a very, very bearish look, right? And I kind of thought that's where we were going to get the big correction. And then we did get a nice little short off of this, but then we came back up, put another higher high in, and if you were able to re-enter, this was a short that we put, we did call this short in the premium Discord. It hit perfectly. Was really hoping to break the value area low though, but we did not break that value area low, and then we came back up for another higher high. And if you were to re-enter that short, that's where you could have actually caught that big move down. And that second higher high right here, I'll go ahead and circle it real quick. That was basically where we came up and made that, on this candle right here, after that green candle confirmed, that's where we put in, that is where we put in that daily bearish divergence right here. Really letting you know, like, okay, now you had the 4-hour bear div. You played to the downside, came for another rip up, but now you're getting that bear div on the daily. Super bearish. And again, guys, the reason I bring this up is so you guys can keep an eye on this stuff too. If you're not in the premium Discord, if you're not watching the live streams all the time, if I have to cancel a live stream or I can't do an update or I can't post in the Discord, I want you guys to be able to see this with your own eyes, right? I say this all the time. It is not my goal to, gatekeep all my secrets, so you guys have to watch my live streams, right? My goal is to teach you how to fish. I don't want to be the holder of the fish, handing them out and making you guys ask me for fish, right? I want to teach you how to go fish yourself. So there you go. This is why I bring this stuff up, because we were talking about all of this, and I just wanted you guys to be able to see this as well. And it already happens, right? We have a lot of CandleMafia members that come in and they'll be like, "Hey, Frankie, I see this, this, and that. Like, thanks, you taught me this." And I'm like, nothing makes me happier than when someone says, "Hey, I remember you taught me about the volume profile. I think we have a big gap on this altcoin. It looks pretty bearish. There's a divergence on the daily." And then I go check it, and I'm like, dude, you crushed that setup, dude. You crushed that TA. Good job. I don't get like, "Oh no, now he's not going to watch my live streams because he could do it himself." No, that is what I want. That is what I get excited about, is when somebody can actually, learn from me, and then they say, "Hey, can you check this for me?" I check it, and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you nailed it. Good job. You nailed it. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. You are now starting to understand." But there you go. Shout out to BMG TV says, Jeff already has coffee and crypto. May not want to do crypto caffeine, but would love a morning show or between the basement and around the blockchain. I don't have crypto content in that gap. Let's go. Shout out to BMG TV. Hey, maybe we'll have to fill that gap just like a CME boy. CME boy. Let's go. Long on fish, long on eggs, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Sniper's Nightmare. Crypto Pollo or Bitcoin Chicken, as I like to call him in the chat, guys. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Bullish on Parade. Shout out to Tony D showing some face. Let's go. All right, continuing on here, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on today. All right, so we know how we got here. We know the signals that were giving us the idea that we could correct from here. They were all over the place. Doesn't mean they were guaranteed to play out, but they did, obviously. That's why, it's not just that one signal we were going off of. It was many, many, many things. All those time frames, all the money flow on all those time frames. Lux Algo, given that strong sell signal, red candles, the blood diamond, all these things add up, right? And real quick, before we actually look at these levels, I do just want to say, guys, it's all about what I like to do, right? And this could change. This might look different for each trader, right? But if you just build a list, right? You could go take a piece of paper and write bull, bear, and then keep score, right? Look for the bearish scenarios, look for the bearish divergences, look for the resistance, look for the bearish confirmations, and add a tally for every confirmation you have, right? And then do the same thing for the bullish case. If you have 11 points on the bear side and 2 points on the bull side, you may not be right, but you're going to have a way better statistical chance of winning that bet if you take the bet with the more points, right? So just understand that, right? Because a lot of people say, well, some things look bullish, some things look bearish. How do I make the decision? You tally up the confirmations. That's an easy way to do it, right? If you got a bear div on your daily 12-hour, 16-hour with money flow coming out on all the time frames from the 10-hour down, and then your bullish case is a green dot on the 5-hour, but money flow is still in the red. That's a clear short-leaning sentiment right there, right? So there you go. Just a random sauce prep kitchen. Shout out to Metabytes. Yeah, just breakfast and Bitcoin. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. Love this man and all of his followers. Shout out to Leroy Essel. I love that. I love him and all his followers. Yeah, because our followers are the best. Our subscribers are the best. The community is the best. The CandleMafia is the friendliest, most helpful, and positive community on YouTube. not even in crypto, I would say on YouTube in general. Haters come into this chat, and the community is just like, hey, man, you're cool. We love you, but this is the wrong chat, bro. You're not going to get anywhere with us. It's funny. We love our haters, too. They are very few and far between, though. But let's go ahead and continue on here, guys. Looking at the key levels that we have, right? So we broke down. Remember, we had this level at about $22,319. As soon as we broke this level, we knew that we were likely get a quick fall through this level, and the reason for that was because we did have this big volume gap, right? Boom, we had this big volume gap here, and once we broke this level, we knew we would free fall into that gap and likely start finding support on this next area of higher volume, which was in this blue box. We came down. We kind of got a little bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, right? Got a little bit of bearish consolidation. Let me go ahead and grab my parallel channel tool, and let's go ahead. You did have somewhat of a bear flag here. Let me stretch that out just a little bit. Yeah, somewhat of a bear flag here, right? We came down. Let me grab my trend line here, right? Boom, come down in an impulsive move, little bing bong, bearish consolidation, and then we broke down, bearish retest right on that bear flag. Let me zoom in on this for you guys, right? Come in, bearish consolidation, the breakdown, the bearish retest right here. And again, we talked about this in the market update, but this is typically where you'd want to enter your shorts, right? If you were looking to trade a bear flag, you come down, boom, boom, boom. A lot of people will enter the trade on the close outside of the bear flag. On the actual breakdown, they will enter their trade right there. But granted, that will eventually play out for you. The better entry, guys, is to wait for the bearish retest of the bottom of the flag right here. And you did get the confirmation on the next candle with that yellow X, giving you a little bit of extra confidence to get into that short. Bada boom, bada bing. You get the bearish retest. And again, guys, we talked about this recently. We talked about this a lot on the last few streams, looking at blood diamonds and yellow X's as breakdown confirmations when you're looking at pattern breakdowns. Again, like even if you don't have the yellow X, that bearish retest is typically the better short entry rather than the breakout. But if you get that confirmation of the yellow X, it does add a ton of confidence to that trade. But now we are actually breaking down here out of that bear flag and coming down to our next level of support, which is right here at about 21.5, right? Again, we've been talking about this for a while, right? When we were up in this range, just bored, we were saying if we break down, what is it going to look like likely? And we were talking about likely we would come down here to retest these highs that we created back here in January. That would be the next level of major support to actually test. And we knew there was nothing really in this big gap. We knew it would be a quick move down, come test these highs. And as we looked at on the market update, guys, this is, as you know, we talk about the volume profiles constantly and how price likes to, let me pull up a clean chart here. Let's go ahead and, let me go ahead and clear this because I think this is going to help a lot of people. Okay, so here we are, right? I want you to get your spaghetti. Get your uncooked spaghetti. Get your uncooked lasagna. Get your pasta sauce, your marinade, your red sauce, your gravy, whatever you want to call it. Dip that uncooked spaghetti and start taking notes on your lasagna sheets because this is going to be the sauce, guys. We've been talking about this recently, right? Price, we look at price in terms of ranges, right? Because what price does is it finds balance and will range, right? And when you have a range like this, it creates what you call a value area or a fair price for Bitcoin or balance, whatever you want to call it, but it essentially just creates this range, right? And these ranges are always correlated with high volume nodes. The ranging around in these levels is what creates these nodes. And when price leaves an area of balance, value area, whatever you want to call this range, when price leaves these areas, it will likely hunt out the next highest volume node. So once we lose this level to the downside, you know that you have essentially a giant gap right here. Ignoring this little spike in volume, it is somewhat insignificant compared to these other high volume nodes. But you know you have a big gap all the way down to your next high volume node at 20,900. So if price leaves this value area, you are likely going to fall through the gap and price will naturally hunt out the next highest volume node, which again is typically a point of control from a previous range, which would be this previous range right here that you guys can't see because I'm blocking it. Right here, right? You have your value area high right here, your point of control in the middle, and then you have your value area low right down here. So price has left this area of balance, I'm going to delete these lines to make it a little bit clearer. Price has left this area of balance, or this value area that we traded in up here, and then it started to hunt out the next area of balance, which would more often than not be this high volume node, which is more often than not a point of control from a previous area of consolidation. And why is that important? Why do we want to know that, guys? We want to know that because we know now if we come down and we break below this level and we're able to get a bounce off that value area high, this would be a good place to look for some support. Now, if it doesn't act as support, this is the cool thing. If it does not act as support, we could come down here, and if we break below that value area high and cannot get above it again, it is likely for us to either come down to the value area low of this range, which is coming in at about 20,700, and it would be potentially a likely scenario that we would start to range back in this area of balance, right? Because all we're doing is price is imbalanced, then it finds balance. Then it loses balance, and it hunts out the next area of balance, which naturally is just going to be here because of that range we traded in up here, right? Or not up there, but right here, behind my box, behind my face, right here, this range right here. So, yeah, that is kind of what I'm looking at for Bitcoin here, guys. If we could continue down, again, looking at the volume profile, we have another gap, right? We have a little sticking point right here, but it looks like we are bearishly rejecting that level. Let me get rid of this line. It does look like we are starting to bearishly reject this high volume node right here. And if we cannot get back above this high volume node right here and we reject here, again, zooming out and looking at our, come on, looking at our volume profile, you can see there is not much below this line until we get to this level here. Again, getting really close to the highs on this range over here, which is coming in, about 21,400. We're already almost there. But again, the next major level I'd be paying attention to is going to be this previous value area high at 21,170. If we could break below that, we would likely come and range around back in this level here. If we can't get back above that value area high. So there you go, guys. That is basically what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Again, a lot of these levels haven't really changed much, being that, we've been looking at these lower levels for quite some time. We did get 2 yellow X's here. Be careful with these yellow X's. Typically, the first 2 are the ones that give you the big move down. And then in some cases, when you get that third, that fourth, that fifth yellow X sometimes, it could indicate seller exhaustion and a potential trend reversal. So just be careful about that. But again, if we lose this blue box, I'm really just looking to potentially get back into this value area here and start ranging around at those levels that we just spoke about on the other chart. And then again, if you want to get super, super bearish, guys, and look at some lower levels, some of those more, frightening levels, would be, right down here at about 20,178. But again, let's come up to a higher time frame, turn off the TA, and just take a look at the volume only here. Guys, if we come down here, there's a lot of volume in this area, right? So we are essentially coming down also. Another reason why we are at a key level of support is we are retesting basically the breakout area of that previous area consolidation. But not only that, it is also the high that we made right before the FTX collapse. Now, if you guys remember all the way back to when we had Garrett Soloway on the channel recently, he was saying that for him to flip bullish, we would have to come above this level and start holding this FTX level as support decisively, right? So if we break below this level, I guess I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I guess that is where, Gareth is probably expecting us to break below that FTX level to continue for further downside, potentially lower lows. But this is, again, a very, very key level to watch. You can see as my crosshairs are on this, we are testing this level right here, we're testing this FTX high with price right now. So that would be a very key level. Also, if you just look at your volume, big volume order, volume spike right here, going to be pretty strong support. So hopefully we could stay on top of that shelf to potentially move back to the upside. I personally would rather see this thing break down, but just because that's what I want is not mean what we're going to get. But just another reason why this level that we're testing right now is very important. And then if we do continue down, guys, and we are able to break back down maybe to that $19,500 level, if we go ahead and turn on our CME gap indicator, which is completely free. I have no correlation with this indicator. I just use it because it's useful. You can see here we do have that CME gap right here at about 19.5. Right here, we could come down and fill that gap. And then if you zoom in and you look at more of the, we're looking at a pretty big piece of price action here with all this volume. But if you zoom into more of the local price action, you get a little more, higher resolution local levels. Once we break, in order to fill that CME gap, we're really going to have to get past this next high volume node again by that value area low at about 20,700. And then we could start to work our way down into this $19,500 area to close that CME gap, in which case the most important level of support, in my opinion, is going to be that $19,000 even level right here, that last high volume node right here, because if we lose that, we may fall back into this big low volume gap right here and get a third quick move through this gap. We had a quick move down right here, as you can see, through this gap. Then we had a quick move up through this gap. If we come all the way down to this high volume node like this, and we break down below, we may get that quick move down. And where is price likely to seek if we break that level? It's likely going to hunt out that next closest high volume node, which comes down here in that $16,500 level. In which case, if we are able to hold above some of these levels, we could continue up and maintain higher lows on the higher time frames and continue up. So this is why I'm saying if we start seeing a big dump, guys, if we come down here, people are going to be like, oh, the pump's over. But not necessarily. This would actually be a key level to hold to continue higher. So this would be a big, big level. The reason it's red here is because it is key. I'm actually going to label it as key. Boom. This is going to be a key level because it would also be retesting the high, the value area high of this range down here as well that you see, right? So actually, where is this? Bada boom. Okay. Yeah, so you would be coming down to retest this value area high and that high volume node. So again, very, very key level that we would like to hold. I got to make some new charts. This one's getting kind of messy. But yeah, those are the levels to the downside. Again, guys, that $19,500 level may be a big deal. And then in the shorter term, guys, just kind of looking for some, bullish possibilities that we could be dealing with here. And I will be honest, looking at Market Cipher, let's zoom in just a little bit. Take off that CME gap indicator. Bada boom. There we go. So yeah, looking at our 4-hour time frame here, technically a bullish divergence. We would really need to see that VWAP start sticking straight up here. Let's see. 1K people reading this. Let's go. Shout out to Hodgepodge. But yeah. So yeah, that again, not the strongest bullish divergence here. It's actually like almost invalidated. I don't even know if this is popping up on the RSI. Let's look at the RSI. Is that giving us a bull div? Yeah, no, right? So you're not getting, the bull div is not on the RSI. So just understand that, this is, you might even be able to consider this invalidated. You really, really got to zoom in here to see that this is an actual higher low. There you go, right? Barely a higher low. I don't know. I am not really trusting that bull div, right? And especially because that VWAP does look like it wants to roll back over. All right. 5-hour green dot also confirmed here, but not really getting anything out of it. If anything, guys, again, money flow on the 8-hour crossing into the red. 6-hour is now in the red. Your 10-hour is now in the red. Not a good look, guys. Not a good look. These are pretty high time frames. We're going to need to have this money flow flip back around pretty fast to really continue the, to get a move up from here at least. But yeah, I would keep an eye on that 8-hour green dot as you're looking at this lower time frame money flow. 24 minutes starting to trend up with your money flow. Green dot printing here. 30-minute. Still in the red here. If you could get that 8-hour red dot and get that money flow on the 24 and 30 minutes across into the green at the same time, that may give you that move up, but very, very cautious. Be very cautious. So that is essentially how I'm feeling on Bitcoin, guys. Again, there you go, 30-minute blood diamonds, kind of in the same spots as you have those yellow X's on other time frames. But That is basically how I'm feeling. There is really nothing popping up right now that's indicating, if anything, maybe this 1 hour is hitting the bottom of the money flow, but it is not curving up just yet. You do have bullish divergence, right? At this key level right here. I wouldn't call this key, but you are pretty strong at a pretty strong level of support with the bull div on the 1 hour. But again, I would be very careful because, things are not looking, with the money flow crossers into the red on the 8 hour, on the 6 hour, on the 10 hour is more of a bearish look. And the fact that 4 hour green dot is looking a little limp, little floppy, I would be very careful, but on a technical level, you do have those bull divs. I would at support, but I would be careful, right? I would really, really rather see, if we had that 4 hour bull div and that 15-minute money flow was flying to the upside, that would be a bullish sign. So you are getting some 1 hour bull divs here, but, this one was just a little retrace. You guys will remember yesterday I was saying, there were some bull divs starting to form like that 4 hour, but I was expecting them just to be, if anything, a little bit of a retrace before some more downside, and we barely got the retrace. We definitely got a little bit more downside, but we barely got the retrace, right? Any of the retraces were very, very, very lackluster before continuing to the downside. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here, guys. Let's go ahead and check out that DXY, which has gotten a little bit of a move up. Let's come on over to that daily time frame. And again, guys, this was something else that we were looking at. You guys watched the stream. You will know we were looking at the 786 fib level as key support. We were looking at these candles not quite touching. Then we got that yellow X to push us right down into that key level. We confirmed all these we had this bull div confirmed on the daily here. Price kept creeping down, and then we put in another drive of bullish divergence here. Finally popped up to our target, which is that golden pocket right here at about 103.61. And now this actually looks like some bullish consolidation to me, in all honesty. So keeping an eye on that, still kind of stuck below that golden pocket. If we do hop on top of that golden pocket and fly up to our next level here at around 106.25, that would be a good chance for Bitcoin to get another drop, maybe down to that $19,500 level. Floppy 4 hours sounds like a shirt to me. Ooh, baby, that's a good idea. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Oh, baby, we might have to put a little chicken icon randomly on there and just not say anything about it. And it's like, if you know, you know. But yeah, man, that would be a pretty sick shirt. 4 hour flop. That would be dope. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. No, more Matic. Matic is fine. It's got more strength than BTC. It's fine. Creighton, sounds like Creighton thinks that Matic is okay. Matic is okay, guys. Calm down. Shout out to Creighton C. Darren does things. DXY should go to 105, 106. Yeah, that would be, 105, 106. That is very, very close to where I am looking. Darren, shout out to you, brother. Tyler Rayburn, what is going on, bro? Yeah, we'll check out Adam, hopefully, during the altcoins. Shout out to Tyler. And shout out to DJ Dennis. Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, how long we been going here? Let's see. We're at 1 hour and 2 minutes, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into those altcoins. Guys, we got 997 people in the stream right now. Smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you will have a chance to win some free stuff. I don't know why I said it like that. But shout out to the CandleMafia. Lucho's in here on a Friday. Haha. Surprise, surprise, Lucho. I know you've been laying low. You haven't been rigging the giveaways lately. I know. But you're here to rig them again, and we're on to you, bro. We're on to you. I'm just kidding, guys. I think Lucho. I think Lucho. I think we should start calling him Lucko, because Lucho is our luckiest CandleMafia member. He went on like a two or three win streak on the giveaways. So shout out to Lucho. And I think he won like, I don't know. He might have won like 2 or 3 times in the same day or something crazy. Connor Anderson in the chat. What's going on, brother? Lucho reporting for duty. Let's go. Shout out to Lucho. We love you, bro. Let's see. Saturday here chilling with the Mafia. Let's go. Treblig. Shout out to you, man. Where you at that it's Saturday? Where you at? You're on the other side of the world, apparently a whole day ahead. Dang. That's why I always feel behind, because Treblig out here a whole day ahead. Dang. Let's see. Can ICP go back to all-time highs? I'll be honest. I don't know. I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth with ICP. Just because, I mean, that thing launched, it basically just nuked consistently since it launched. I'm not going to do TA right this second on ICP, but I do want to look at the chart. Obviously, it is, Let's come down. Let's come out to the higher time frames. Yeah, I mean, it's like just since it's launched, this thing has just gotten crushed. But I know they are changing a lot of things, so maybe it gets a resurgence potentially. Not impossible. I don't know too much about it. But yeah, I had a bad taste in my mouth. I remember when this ICO'd, this was like, yeah, this thing launched, and it was just like everyone was super bullish on it, and it just got nuked consistently. I don't think anyone ever made money with ICP, but again, I heard they're changing a lot of things, so maybe it gets resurged. I don't know. Let's see. The Morning Wick. Oh, God, let's go. Alex says it's 10:40 a.m. On Saturday in Sydney. Let's go. You guys are a day ahead. Let's go. That's crazy. Let's see. 84 Reckless, shout out to 84 Reckless. Thank you so much for that super chat. Let's go. He actually says let's go. I didn't say it because that's what he said, but he said let's go to 1,000, or let's get to 1,000. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, guys, smash up that like button. Maybe we'll hit 1,000 today. I think we can. Maybe we'll give away a hat. Should we give away a hat? Maybe we'll give away one of these. Yeah, maybe we'll do one of these. Maybe we'll do one of these. We'll give one of these away potentially. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Waking up with the mob. Oh, God, that's a good one, too. Shout out to Graziano. That is a good one. Chilling here in Thailand, 6:38 a.m. on Saturday, getting day ahead. Dang, let's go. Bing bong. Shout out to you. Can we get some XRP TA? Let's do it. Let's see if we can get some XRP TA up in this thing. Let's see. Like button smash. Shout out to This Is the Bitcoin Way. Let's go. Yeah, we see it. The altcoins are flying in. Let's see. Somebody said BitBoy's gonna Ben's gonna sue me for talking trash about ICP. Yeah, I know. Ben likes ICP. But that's what I mean. I think there were a lot of things that changed with the project that I wasn't aware of. So, I'm just talking about, I'm just talking about what it used to be, right? All right, let's see. We probably need to check out the egg chart again. Yeah, you got to give me the ticker. I don't remember what the ticker is. But let's see. First off, let's go ahead and check out Ethereum first and foremost here. And then we will go ahead and jump into the altcoins. Shout out to Milligan's Travels. He says, yes, Frankie, loving it. Shout out to Milligan. I appreciate you, bro. I'm enjoying you. Let's get it. Tonight is the Champagne and Dumpage. I'm calling it the Dumpage. Shout out to G Life. Creighton C says, Ben recommended OP over ICP today. Oh, interesting. OP's been doing really good. Let's see. Luke says, hey, Frankie. Watching you from 35,000 feet in the air, flying back from Vegas. Won enough money to buy the dip after we land. Shout out to Luke. Where's my money? Yo, oh my God, my money was okay. Haha, it was under the, okay. There we go. Shout out to Luke, who's watching me from 35,000 feet. Let's go. We're throwing money for you, bro. Congratulations in Vegas. Shout out to Sin City Crypto. Let's get it, bro. Let's go. Why does that money fall like a rock? Did you see that? Money flying like a rock. Let's go. There you go. That's more money like. Let's get it, boys. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Luke. Congrats on your wins, bro. Buy that dip, baby. Buy that dip. Let's go. All right. Let's go ahead and OP the OG. Let's get it. Let's see. He ran out of money. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, God. Sexy Fat Bandit. Let's go. Let's see. It's a bear trap on BTC. Oh, is it a bear trap on BTC? Potentially. Let's see. You remember a long time ago when I brought up OP? First time you ever pulled the chart on it. Really? Shout out to Jesse Ray. I don't particularly remember that exact time, but I believe you. Let's see. Dollars falling like BTC. Let's go. Shout out to Johnny Jackhammer. 945 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. And now, let's go ahead and show ETH. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Take a look at the 2 hour. Oh, baby, 2 hour yellow X printing on Ethereum. Oh, boy, guys, if there is something that is going to break us down from this key level, it is going to be this yellow X. Not saying it's guaranteed to break us down, but if there's something that will push us down, a yellow X definitely has the power to do it. Let's go ahead and turn on that VR VP. Whoops. Turn on that VR VP. Okay, that's not what I want. That's a ticker search. Let's see. VR VP. Okay, turning it on here, and as you guys, this is why it's key, right? Again, using the volume profile to get context into our levels, right? Yeah. Red line is our key level. Bada boom. Yeah, 1509. If we lose this level, we will likely fall into this low volume gap and likely will get a move like we saw right here. Quick move up through the gap. If we break this level again, likely to be a quick move down through the gap, right? So this is just one of the many little tricks that you can use to identify where you're going to get quick moves or big moves from. But yeah, still have not cracked this level, but that yellow X on the 2 hour is pretty bearish, guys. That is a pretty bearish look. Taking a look at your 4 hour, green dot confirmed, right? VWAP just not looking that strong. Money flow crossed over back into the red. Still have to lean a little bit bearish here, guys. Money flow's not looking good. 6 hour looking to cross into the red. Your 8 hours already in the red. 10 hours confirmed in the red. 12 hour money flow coming out with all your bearish divergences. Looking very, very similar to Bitcoin. Yeah, it looks really, really similar to Bitcoin as far as our indicators go. And, you know, levels remain the same, right? I mean, Ethereum actually holding up pretty decent here, right? If we fall through this key level, likely next stop is going to be that 1436 level. These levels have not changed really since, you know, for the past week or so. 1436 is going to be that next level to watch. If we break down below there, going to be the next level to watch right here at about 1326. You can see we got rejected here, not quite come up to that level. We didn't quite come up to it there, but we did get some resistance in that area. Then we got the breakout right here. And if we do break down, guys, this would be a good level to find some support on before getting another big move to the upside if we are going to see a sustained cool off here. You could see a very, very, very high volume node or cluster of many high volume nodes. We can call it a high volume, I don't know, a giant area of high volume, a massively high volume node. So this is going to be pretty strong support. I would look for a bounce at this level. But again, you know, some more downside could be likely, not only because the money flow on these higher time frames, 16 hour as well. Your daily, you know, not quite, you know, it's starting to come out here. Nothing too decisive yet. But that 2 hour yellow X does have me a little worried about holding this key level, right? We may break below due to that yellow X. So, again, kind of quick on Ethereum, same levels that we're watching. Not really much has happened with Ethereum since yesterday. And, yeah, levels are pretty clear here, to be honest. And then, again, if we break below this $1,326 level, we will likely get stuck underneath this point of control right here. It's not labeled a point of control, but it is indeed a point of control. If we break below there, our next likely, it would be very likely for us to make our way down to about 1150. So just keep an eye on that. But you do have a lot of support in that 1326 area. I hope we break below randomness. Absolutely. I am actually, right after the stream, as you guys know, I actually paused some of my DCA bots on our massive move up on Bitcoin. I paused my DCA bots. A lot of them actually ran out of money. I have to re-up the money on them. But after the stream today, I will be starting my DCA bots back up, hoping that this trend continues back down, and I will continue to buy on, you know, if this brings us down another 10%, I will buy down that little 10%. If it winds up being bigger, I will continue to buy on the way down, and if we wake up tomorrow and we get another move to the upside, I'll just turn them off, right? Or maybe I'll keep them on just to scoop up some more in case we moon, right? You know, I was buying a lot, right? You guys will know I've been DCAing in, let's see. Let me pull up Bitcoin real quick. I don't remember exactly where I started DCAing, and I think it was after this capitulation was when I started doing the DCA. Someone could probably tell me this if they could go look at the first DCA bot video I uploaded for KuCoin. Or the KuCoin DCA bot that video that I uploaded. I think it was somewhere back down here, somewhere in this area. Started DCAing, just DCA'd all throughout here. Then I DCA'd a little bit down here on that second drop. And but I do still have a lot of dry powder, right? Still have some of my money on the side to continue to DCA in. But once we got this massive rip up, I was not going to DCA on this move up. I knew we would correct, so I'd rather DCA on the way down than the way up. But again, just to be clear, guys, again, you know, zooming out here, even if you did buy the top of these green candles, like this is likely going to be, right? If the bottom is in, let's say the bottom is in, right? If the bottom is in, and let's say we could go to 100K next cycle, right? And let's see, it looks like this, right? Let's grab our brush tool. And boom, right? You get to move up, and then we start coming up towards 100K, right? Whatever. Say we come up to like 130K. I'm not saying that's where we're going to go, but let's just say we get to about 100K. This is going to be buying the bottom of the bear market, even if you were buying the top of this range, right? So, anywhere down in this area is likely going to be a good place to buy, when you're sitting up in the six-figure range, right? Same thing, if you look at the 2018 bear market, just to kind of compare, I know a lot of people feel like they missed the bottom. Just understand here, guys, we are about 40-something% up from the bottom right now, or at the peak of this pump was about, I think it was like 48% or something like that. Just understand, guys, that if this was looking back, the 2018 bear market, let's see, bottom came in here, right? And then that first big move up that we got was right here, right? And that first little move up, this is very, very similar to what we have going on. I'm not saying it's going to play out the same, but this structure looks very, very similar to what we saw or what we're seeing right now, where we did get, bearish divergence here, little correction, then that second higher high before another correction, and then we kind of just double bottomed and launched again. Maybe, hey, somebody clip it. Maybe we'll see that happen again. But this was about 46% up at the top of that pump. But if you zoom out, guys, do you think anyone was crying about buying the top right here, right? When you zoom out and take a look at where the bull market wound up taking you, right? Do you think the people buying down here were pissed when they were up here? Do you think, oh, man, I should have bought down here, man? Oh, wait, you guys can't see that. Like, you bought here, and then you're going to wind up all the way up here. Are you going to care when you're up here that you bought here and not here? Probably not, right? You're just going to look at this whole area as, dang, that was the bottom. You could even buy up here and you still would have made out like a bandit, right? So just understand, I know there's probably a lot of emotion going on. I know a lot of people probably feel like they missed the bottom, but just understand, when you come up in that new cycle, you may not care as much as it feels like right now. You may not care if you're buying up here or down here or down here or over here. You're just going to be looking at that general range that you should have been buying at. Very similar to this range down here in 2018, right? So there you go. I just kind of wanted to point that out. But now let's go ahead and take a look at XRP and Algo. I think we did say we would look at Algo today because I ditched it yesterday or the day before. So I think it's about time we take a look at Algo and XRP. So looking at XRP, I don't remember if we looked at this yesterday or the day before. Nothing really has changed, or not much has changed here. But you guys know, I guess we were looking at this on this blue candle. Value area high, guys. This is a, let's see. Save a couple. Hey, Franz. Shout out to Wick. What's up, Wick? 589. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to XRP. It's a perfect time to read your chat. Saw a couple of y'all earlier today. Good to see you again. Shout out to Wick. Let's see. 10 minutes to go on UTC New Day Cycle. Let's go. Shout out to Ben. I love you, Frankie Candles. A-Train, I love you back as always, brother. As always. Crypto Poil said, well, Frankie Candles said it. Best buy the top of the bear market and sell the top of the bull market. Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, if you buy, you're better off buying the top of the bear market is still a decent entry if you're going to ride it to the top of the bull market. The tricky thing is knowing you're at the top of the bull market. That's much easier to see in hindsight, right? I'm not going to act like, just be careful. I would be careful in the next bull run, guys. If everyone's calling for 200K, aim for like 80 to 90K, right? Just understand that, right? Like, we got a little more than halfway. We almost got 3/4 of the way to 100K, right? So just take that as for a grain of salt, right? I don't even know if that made sense, but anyway, let's see. Taking a look at XRP here, right? I don't know exactly what we were saying last time we looked at this, but we were probably saying, hey, we're coming down to the value area high. Very, very key support. If we lose it and we can't get above the value area high, I know this little signal that we draw here, this little see this little line that we draw. If you can't get above that value area high, it is likely that you will come down to see that POC. And again, right? High volume node. If we lose that high volume node, and I would actually consider that lost, once you lose this wick here, I would say is really when you'll fall into that low volume gap. If we lose this level at about 0.373 cents, 37 cents. If we lose that level, guys, that is likely where we will fall through the low volume gap, and we'll probably find some support in the 35-cent range, but you'll likely get sucked towards that POC coming in at about 34 cents. And then, if you break that, right underneath you is that value area low at about 33 cents. So just something to keep an eye on, right? So, yeah, that is, let's check out the indicators here. Daily red dot confirmed. VWAP rejected at that 0 line. Taking a look at your 2-day red dot confirmed. 3-day looking to cool off. 4-day looking to cool off. 5-day red dot printing. 6-day red dot looking to print. And your weekly VWAP flopping over, right? More bearish, right? As soon as that 2-day red dot printed, that's where it's like, hey, these higher daily time frames, those VWAPs are starting to flop over. It might be time to cool off. The answers are in the higher time frames, guys. They take time to play out. But if you watch this channel, you'll know that I don't know what you guys are talking about unicorn emojis. I don't even know what the heck is going on. But, once that red dot on the 2-day confirms, you guys will know if you watch the stream. We look at the higher time frames saying, look at the VWAPs on the higher time frames. They're cooling off. When these red dots start printing, that is likely where we will see a cool off. Not necessarily calling for 0, but when the higher time frames get those red dots, typically you do see a decent pullback, especially after a big move like we just saw. So, again, higher daily time frames looking to cool off here. 8 hour looking for the green dot. Again, 4-hour green dots didn't give us much on anything, right? That 4-hour green dot is printing on XRP. Maybe the tiniest divergence. I wouldn't even consider it. But you are getting the green dot on the 4-hour. Maybe you get a little retracement to the upside. But you can see we came down to test this key level. We are dancing just like on Ethereum. Ethereum is testing that very key level of support down here at, I don't know what the price is exactly, but it's a very similar level structure-wise, right? We were ranging up here. Now we're testing this key level, which has a volume gap right below it. So yeah, also you do have a little bit of support here. You can see in your volume, probably get caught up there just a little bit. But again, once you're decisively below this value area high, which does look like is the case, we have multiple 4-hour candle closes below here. You are likely headed to your POC, and it is likely not going to be a pretty ride, right? We might come down here, come all the way back up. Might have a green day, right? And it was like, oh my God, we're going to pump again. But then you get rejected back from the value area high, and then you come down, and then you come up. But eventually, you will likely make it back down to that POC at about 34 cents. And 4-hour green dot might give you a short-term bounce. But again, I'm not really putting a lot of weight on there. 8-hour back in the red. That green dot on the 8-hour, maybe that gives you something. But again, money flow is definitely looking bearish. But that 8-hour green dot, maybe the next thing to look at, because the 4-hour is not giving you much. So maybe by the time that 8-hour green dot prints, if you could get that 24 and 30-minute money flow to cross over into the green, that might be where you get the move up. So 24 and 30-minute money flow, as well as that 15-minute money flow, would be the thing to watch for a potential move to the upside. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see. Guys are talking about SIGs in the chat. Shout out to SIG. All right, let's see. The charts don't lie. Shout out to Eric Ward. That is dang right, baby. That is dang right. If we learned anything, please take away that the charts do not lie, for the most part. Yo, Frankie, can you check out XMR, please, my man? Much love. Shout out to Sayas, not Chaos, but Sayas. Shout out to Jessica with the candle emojis. Let's go. Eric, charts don't lie, but they do fib. Dave Digital. Call the cops on Dave Digital. Hey, don't be making amazing jokes like that in our chat, bro. Come on. That's a good one, bro. That's a really good one. Oh, God. It was like one of the, like, da-dunk, right? Shout out to, I'm pinning that, bro. I'm pinning that. It's a good joke, bro. I don't know if I'm, like, ready for a kid or something, but I just feel like the dad humor gets me lately. That's a funny joke. Why are you guys not laughing? That was a funny joke that Dave just made. Let's go. Oh, God, you guys are funny. All right, let's see. I'm pinning that, Dave. Let's get it. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. All right. Continuing, where's our thing here? Okay, Algo is the next one, I believe. Bada boom. All right, here we go. Take a sip of that Aztecian cactus mouse water. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, let's see. Let's go. We triggered the dad jokes in chat, guys. Let's get it. Wick says that joke was like a cookie. Crummy, crummy, crummy. Let's get it, bro. You guys are funny. Cheers for that killer. Let's go. You guys are funny. Crimson says boo. You guys are good. Oh, God, Peter. I can't say it out loud, but I see you, bro. You guys are funny. Was that a little announcement? No kids, guys. Don't worry. We gotta work on the ring first, guys. All right. Be cool. All right. Continuing on. I think I might have just changed my volume. Hopefully I didn't. Taking a look at algo, guys. Taking a look at algo as I draw random lines on the chart again. Look, guys, our circle. Perfect resistance right here. I'm just kidding, guys. That was just a coincidence. Okay. Taking a look at the daily. 2 hour. This is the 2-day. I don't know why I said 2 hour. 2 hour red dot is printing. Second 2 hour red dot is 2-day red dot is printing, as you did to get a move down for algo. Listen, if Bitcoin, I just want to preface this, guys. For the most part, like 99% of the alts, if Bitcoin dumps, 99% of the alts are going to get crushed. Like this bag of nerd ropes, like this bag of gummy clusters, nerds gummy clusters, right? Crushed. I don't know why I did that. There was garbage on my desk. I wanted to throw it on the floor. Anyway, yeah. So coming up with these higher time frames, weekly. Actually, VWAP looks a little better on the weekly than a lot of other stuff, but you are likely going to curve off here a little bit. 6-day VWAP curving down, 5-day VWAP curving down, 4-day looking bearish, 3-day looking for the red dot very soon, 2-day printing that second red dot, and your daily red dot is confirmed. Red dot is confirmed on your daily as well. Money flow indecisively coming out. 16-hour. Now, yeah, algo was held. I mean, money flow clearly coming out, right? Bearish divergences were printing here, right? Up against, look at that level of resistance, tap to the dollar. 12-hour money flow coming out. 10-hour money flow also coming out. Yeah, looking very, very similar to a lot of this other stuff. 8-hour, same thing. Looking for a potential green dot. Not just yet. Lagging behind stuff a little bit here with that 8-hour green dot. Take a look at your 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour red dot. Green dot is not even printing yet. Money flow still in the green here, but looking for a crossover into the red. Looks like algo is lagging a little bit with the bearish action here. We did get a dump, but yeah, is definitely lagging a little bit behind here on the market cipher. But take a look at your 2-hour. Here you go. Yeah. Money flow crossing over into the red on the 2-hour. And then your 3-hour is printing. So here you go, guys. This is, God, right? So here's the thing. A lot of people think that, like, you could just, I mean, honestly, I don't want to do any, I don't want to give any bad advice here. I would not recommend longing or shorting bearish divergences and bullish divergences alone, right? That is not a good idea. However, I think if you did do that, it would play out more often than not. But still, you want to be careful, because just because you have a bullish divergence or a bearish divergence does not mean that you could just blindly short something, right? So right here, we have a 3-hour bullish divergence printing, right? Now, it's not the strongest bullish divergence, but you can see you have your higher lows, right, and your lower lows on price at your level of support, right? So that is a pretty valid bull div, right? However, you want to take other things into account. Money flow coming out aggressively, right? So even if you do get somewhat of a bounce, because those bullish divergences are very reliable, right? So, like, it's very rare that a divergence just doesn't do anything. A lot of times, like, even if it doesn't play out, it will give you a little bit of something. Even if it's just a little bit of a green candle and then it gets stepped on, it'll usually give you something. But with money flow coming out so aggressively like this, also your VWAP just not really, kind of looking flat, right? So take that into account if you're looking for long. So yeah, you do have a bullish divergence here printing. It's not confirmed, but again, even just on this time frame, without going to a lower time frame or a higher time frame, it is looking bearish with the money flow coming out. So I would not be treating this bullish divergence the same way I treat a bullish divergence that may be, let me find, like if you had a bullish divergence, I don't know if you're actually going to have one here. Yeah. So, like, look at this, right? This would be a much stronger bull div, right? So you have a strong angle on your bull div, right? And you have your strong lower lows, right? And not only that, you have your money flow coming up, right? So it's a confluence of multiple things, right? Money flow was coming up as well. So honestly, what I would say, guys, if you go ahead and click on your trend lines here, just go ahead and come to your style, click on here, and add an arrow to the right side, and then you'll see, just draw. What is your money flow doing? Go from a high, or in this case, a low, to another low. Which way is it pointing? The arrow is pointing to the upside. That means price probably wants to go up. Same thing with momentum. Come to your trend line, turn on your arrow. Which way is this arrow pointing? This arrow is technically pointing up. That is indicating that momentum is moving to the upside, money flow is moving to the upside, and you have the bullish divergence. That is a much better bullish divergence trade setup, right? You're not just blindly trading the levels and the divergences, right? You need confluence. And on top of this, you would want to go down to the lower time frames to find additional confirmation amongst other things, right? But again, I just want to really hammer that home. We do have a bull div, right? I'm going to talk about it, right? We have the bull div here on the 3 hour for algo, right? Lower lows, and you have your higher lows right there, right? So that would be, that's a bullish divergence. But again, with the money flow, just take it with a grain of salt. It may not play out like you expect it to. Doesn't mean it can't, but the probability would be that this is not going to be a moonshot bull div unless we get some crazy manipulation to the upside, right? So just be careful. Let's see. Dave Digital says, Valentine's Day, invite your Jessica to become Jessica. I'm confused, Dave. Dave, you're hurting my brain. Shout out to Dave Digital. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I see the rings. I see the rings, bro. Wait until you get the note that I sent you in your merch package, bro. I personalized it for you. As I do everybody's, not just Dave. But might have put some emojis on it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see what else is what was it? Algo and Gala. A little bing bang. So here we are, Gala at the bottom of our range here. Very, very interesting. We probably broke down out of this more local range. Yep. So there you go. Right. I actually talked about this in my market update. I do believe. Hey, Creighton C. Thank you, bro. He goes, dude, Jessica Candles. The candles. Yes. Shout out to Dave Digital. Yeah, so his was Valentine's Day, invite your Jessica to become Jessica, candle emojis. Dave uses the candle emojis. Dave's an emoji guy, so I didn't know. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's right, Dave, 100%. Yeah, don't think that was an accident. I may have a mental block, you know. You guys are funny. Eric Ward with the Frankie candles. I love that. You guys are funny. He needs more cactus water. Oh, God. He's avoiding the Trayblig. What is that emoji you put there? I don't even know what that is, bro. What is that? It's like a circle with a rock on it. I don't know what that is, man. Shout out. This one's for you, Jessica. This is the Aztecian cactus Moss Agua. Spilled it all over the place. Let's go. Dave goes, you're an emoji guy. You guys are funny. All right, give me that Gala. Wick, this one's for you, bro. Here we go. We had our local range here, right? We broke down, right? Lost the value area low. What happened? We hunted out our next high volume node, which is right here. Not really that crazy, but if we extend this range all the way to these highs down here, you can see there's a little bit more of a macro range, and we did come down to that value area low. Now, typically, the value area low is where you want to look for longs, right? But if money flow is not looking bullish, if things don't look like they want to turn around, you may not want to take the trade, right? Again, we're not just blindly longing and shorting resistance, right? You need multiple levels of confirmation, right? Just because you have a bull div and a level of support doesn't mean you can't just long that. So, yeah. Anyway, if we break down below that value area low, you can see here that we're actually decently, I really wouldn't be really getting that worried until we start breaking that, right about here at about 0.034 cents. If we lose that level, that is where you're really risking, getting into that bada boom, bada bing, right? That's where you start risking that move through this low volume gap down to your next level here, which again, you have your area of consolidation right here. And if we wanted to go ahead and let's see if we could do this. Let's see. Yeah, it wasn't much of a range. I don't know if we could pull level on that, but the next likely level that you will come to is you're gonna hunt out that next high volume node, right? So you might fall through a little boom, bada bing, bada boom, right? Boom, right to that next high volume node. Likely you will find some support around, 0.026 cents, but again, you're gonna get stuck towards that high volume node. So I'll just put a couple of levels here. I'll put one right here, and we'll actually make it a box. Let's make it a box. Bada boom. Bada bing. There you go. And then, yeah. And then if we lose that level, guys, obviously you could see. And again, if you don't have the VPVR, I will just tell you this, right? I know the VPVR is you have to have the paid version of TradingView to get it. The fixed range, this tool is 100% free on any TradingView account, I believe. But the VPVR, you do need the paid version of TradingView. If you don't have the paid version of TradingView, you can always keep an eye on these impulsive moves, right? When you get a big move up like this, you can kind of bet that there's a volume gap in that area. You had a big move here, you had a big move here, right? And what does that correlate with? Somewhat of a gap right here that correlates with this big move to the upside. Gonna delete that before chat goes crazy. And then you can see here, big move to the upside. And you have somewhat of a volume gap here. Obviously, you have a spike here, a spike here, a spike here. So you do have levels within it, but a general gap here covering that entire big move to the upside, right? So if you don't have the VPVR, a lot of times the gaps correlate with these big moves. So again, we shot all the way through this level, launched and teleported up to this level. So if we start losing that 4-cent level, that 3.5-cent level, we will likely, just like we saw this fast move up, we will likely see a fast move down, right? So being very careful. Those are kind of the key levels that I am watching between about I would say really 3.5 cents is going to be that big level to the down, big level that we need to hold before getting that big move down. And then, this is, again, if you lose this level here at about, 0.023 cents, may get another quick move down to that value area low, which is coming in that, almost 1.5, 2 cent level, right? Not saying we're going to make it all the way down there, but those are the levels to the downside with the volume to go with it. So, but then again, immediately, if we lose this value area low, like the real level that I would want to hold is that 0.034 cent level. Before we lose that, probably going to be a decent bit more downside, looking for a decent bounce right at this level between about 0.026 and 0.025 cents. So there you go. Shout out to Tony D, who says, camera. I don't know what that means, bro. Shout out to you. If this stream hits 700, maybe he's saying clip it? I don't know. He says, hey, yo. Let's see. If this stream hits 750 likes, I will show up to Frank's studio before the end of the stream and throw something at him. Why you gotta bully me, dude? Why you gotta bully me? Come on. Shout out to you. All right, let's see. Frankie has seen every chat except that it's my birthday. I may need some help. I feel like that little girl in the Backstreet Boys concert. Frankie is my birthday. Dave, how did I not know it was your birthday? Have you been saying it's your birthday this whole time and I just haven't seen that? Bro, happy birthday, Dave Digital. Perfect time for us to send out your giveaway, bro. I think it got sent out today. If not, I don't know. I guess Tony D will probably send it out ASAP. I think he sent them out today, though. Bro, happy birthday to Dave Digital. Let's go. We're throwing the money for you, bro. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Some of this money falls like a rock. That's very strange. Those blue strips are heavy. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Boom, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Happy birthday, bro. I just threw the whole stack of money on the floor. I threw a little bit, and then I took the whole stack in my hand and just threw it on the floor. I don't know why. That was like random and mindless. Anyway, shout out to Dave Digital. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dave Digital. Happy birthday from Frankie Candles. Love you, bro. Thanks for always being here. Thanks for always showing support. For real, bro. Happy birthday. I hope you have the best day, man. Shout out to you, bro. You're always keeping us laughing. And yeah, you keep Mrs. Candles laughing too, bro. I will tell you that. Sometimes Mrs. Candle goes, did you see what Dave Digital said today in your chat? And I'm like, probably. And then she tells me something I didn't see, and I'm cracking up, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday, for real. From Frankie Candles to Dave Digital. Bro, happy birthday, bro. I love you. Anyway, continuing on. Let's see. Frankie's the man. Mr. Good Vibes. Shout out to Crypto Day Trading. Hey, good vibes only. Good vibes only. 750 likes or I'm taking a week off. Shout out to Sniper's Nightmare. You deserve a week off, bro. You deserve it. All right, let's see. Birthday shot. Frankie, pull a fib. Oh, God, we haven't pulled any fibs today. Here you go, guys. Look at that. Mindless fib. Boom. There you go. Random fib. Not even a level. There you go. Bada boom. We'll have to pull some more fibs before the end of the stream. All right, let's see. All right, guys, we're going to have to start. Shout out to Hannah King. Says BTC really does not want to break below 21.5. Yeah. Again, bearish in the short term. But please understand, guys, the bulls have not gone away. They may have taken a step back. but they have not gone away, so be careful. Dave Digital says boomer. I don't know if he's calling Bitcoin boomer, me boomer. I don't know. All right, let's see. Happy birthday, Dave. She's creeping. She's creeping. I guess he means Mrs. Candles. All right, let's see about the next altcoin. Where is it? Let's see. Shout out to Jessica. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Bada boom, there it is. Atom and GRT. Let's go. We are running out of time. We're going to have to start doing those giveaways real quick, or in a minute here. All right, taking a look at Atom. Ooh, baby, 2 hour red dot confirmed. Money flow in the red. Yeah, I mean, overall, guys, 4 hour money flow back in the red. If we don't see this money flow quickly turning back around, same thing, right? Same story. VWAP, flopping, guys. Not super floppy, but just kind of limp, just kind of like, right? A little, little floppy top, right? But anyway, taking a look here. Money flow crossover into the red on the 4 hour. Definitely a bearish look. 5 hour giving you the same thing. 6 hour looking for the green dot. Also looking pretty bearish with money flow. Your 8 hour looking for the green dot as well, guys. I will tell you this. Yesterday, the hope for a bounce was on the 4 hour with the green dot. The 4 hour has been extremely lackluster. Money flows are crossing into the red. The green dots barely gave us any kind of a bounce. You got no bounce basically on this 4 hour green dot. The next bullish case, guys, I would be looking for, and again, because of the way money flow looks, I'm not really like looking for like the biggest long ever. But with the way money flow looks and momentum looks, and money flow crossing into the red on a lot of these hourly time frames, the next thing I would look for a potential move up is that 8 hour green dot with the 24-minute money flow crossover into the green, which you're already getting, which unless you cross back into the red and then come back into the green at the same time, I wouldn't really have high hopes for that. But 30-minute with that 8 hour green dot, money flow crossover on 30-minute into the green may give you a move up. But again, be very careful. Overall, things look a little bit bearish. No blood diamonds or yellow X's on Atom at this moment. You have 2 confirmed blood diamonds on the 1 hour, but nothing printing as of right now. But yeah, definitely leaning a little bit more. There it is. Okay, I lied, guys. Blood diamond on the 12-minute. This thing might go. Let's find some levels here for you guys. To the downside, yeah, somewhat of a pennant here, guys. Somewhat of a pennant. A little bing, a little bong, a little bing, a little bong, a little bing bong, a little. Let's see. Just a janky measured move. I don't know if I trust it, but yeah, that is looking like some potential bearish consolidation. 12-minute blood diamond. Maybe this thing brings you down. Is that 4 hour about to start printing? Yeah, 2 hour red dot just confirmed. Yikes. 3 hour looking for the red dot as well, guys. I'd look for this to potentially break down. Let's go ahead and pull some volume, find some levels here for you guys. Let's go ahead. Let's pull that fib. There you go. Everybody wants the fib. There you go, guys. I might have to just pull a couple fibs. Oh, God, I accidentally pulled the second fib, an identical fib. Got to delete that one. Whoopsie daisy. You guys are crazy. But yeah, okay, I'm going to pull the fib from here. Came down to the local golden pocket. Decent bit of support below you right here. I'm going to pull some volume on it. Let's pull it. I'm going to pull it on this. I'm going to pull it on this whole area here. Yeah, boom. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's see. Yeah, so kind of bouncing off this POC / local golden pocket. If we do get that 12-minute blood diamond to break us down, looking for a potential, might be a decent place to look for some scalps at the POC. But again, guys, I don't trade in the middle of the ranges. I would much rather get let this play out to the downside and potentially come back down to revisit your value area low, coming in at about $12.06. I'll go ahead and label this. You got your POC right here. Go ahead and label that. Boom, and then you got your value area high right here. A little boom. Little value area high. Yeah, so if we come down I would look for that 12-minute blood diamond to potentially bring us below the POC, bounce off that 786, potential bearish retest, which might be a good place to look for a confirmation of a yellow X or a blood diamond on that bearish retest, and then get a bigger move down to the value area low of the range, in which case that is where you might actually get some strong support. So just some levels to keep an eye on. Again, 14,480 is going to be resistance to the upside in case we get a bounce up, and then that 1332 level is that POC. If we break that level, come up to bearishly retest, I'd look for a move to that value area low on Atom. So definitely looking a little bit more bearish. Looks very similar to everything else. But again, just kind of zooming out here, no massive volume gaps here. I mean, volume just kind of generally falls off, as we come down. But yeah, you do have a decent bit, nothing's really like dumping. You're kind of just slowly grinding up, slowly grinding down. So yeah, not looking the worst here as far as giant gaps below you. Now, giant gaps above you may be something to think about here, right? I mean, look at that gap. You essentially have a big gap. Once you break these highs, there's not that much above you all the way up here to about $28. But we're pretty far away from that. Again, expecting a little bit more downside. And look at that, guys. That blood diamond. Beautiful blood diamond at the top. Oh, God, I wish I saw this. It's like we look at the charts so much, guys. I mean, you almost had a bear div right here. You might have had it on a different time frame. Yeah, come down a little. It's coming down on the 4 hour. Did you get it? Yeah, I mean, double top. It's more double toppy than a bear div, but you had momentum coming out, money flow coming out, double top, and then you had that blood diamond on, the 12-hour blood diamond. These higher hourly time frame blood diamonds, guys, are typically extremely strong signals. Hang on, I think I missed a super chat or two. Shout out to Odo. There we read Hannah King. Shout out to Hannah King. Thank you for that super chat. BTC does not want to break 21.5. I would agree. Shout out to Hannah King again. Hannah King, you must have got paid today. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the super chats. I really do appreciate you, Hannah. But let's see. Forgot to ask, but that's okay. I will just super chat more, lol. What are your expectations on the upcoming CPI? Will it be bullish or bearish for BTC? Thoughts? That's, in my opinion, completely reliant on how that actual news comes out. Shout out to Hannah. You know what? If it comes out being more bearish, right, it's going to be bearish for Bitcoin. More bullish, going to be bullish for Bitcoin. So, it's really hard to predict that stuff because, I think it's like, the general consensus, how they kind of, I don't even know who does this, but there's a general expectation for what they think either CPI numbers are going to be or inflation rates are going to be. And like those are right, like I think some crazy percentage of the time, like it's like 95 or 98% of the time, it's like a 98% chance that they're going to raise rates by this much, right? It's usually right. And then like same thing for the CPI. So, I mean, if more often than not, if you go by those, it's usually correct. And a lot of times that stuff is priced into the market. So kind of hard to call. There's really no telling what that is going to come out as. But with CPI, I find the most accurate way to kind of gauge that is in your own personal life, right? Consumer Price Index is based off of a basket of goods, and kind of the best way to do it, like how expensive were your groceries, right? Are your groceries getting more expensive? Are they getting cheaper? So that's kind of the most accurate way I see it, but it's really hard to predict that stuff, to be 100% honest with you, Hannah. But I really appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Jason Casper in the chat. What is going on, bro? Shout out to Jason Casper. Let's go, bro. Shout out to you, man. There we go. I love that, Jason. I gotta, dude. I think you stream like during the day, right, or in the morning. I always want to go into your live streams, and every time I see, it's always like streamed. Like in past tense, streamed like 3 hours ago. I usually have busy mornings at the office, so it's so hard for me to tune in. I got to come into your lives, man, say what's up. Shout out to Jason Casper. I don't know when he's coming on next, but I'm sure it will be sometime soon. We love Jason. Thanks for being here, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to all our friends in the crypto world. But yeah, let's continue on here, guys. We are at an hour and 47 minutes, guys. We're going to have to go ahead and start spinning that wheel of pain and pleasure. 638 likes, guys. Nowhere near our 1,000 like goal. I don't even think that was the goal today. Did we have a goal today? I don't even know. It's Friday. We're all over the place. It's the end of the year. I almost said the end of the year, guys. It's the end of the week. I'm exhausted. I don't know what the heck we're talking about. But let's go ahead and start spinning that wheel of pain and pleasure. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and start spinning this thing. Jason says you're the man, Frankie. Jason, you're the man. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, dude, listen, Jason, I don't know what your calves look like. I assume they're probably pretty jacked, right? But if they're not, dude, I'll donate some of my calf if you need it, which, again, I don't know, it doesn't look like you probably don't. But if you did need some calf juice, bro, I'll give you a little bit of calf juice. You give me a little chest. You give me a little chest and arm juice, bro. I'll swap you, bro. Let's go. Shout out to Jason. I appreciate you, bro. All right, let's continue on. All right, let's go get these spins out of the way. 650 likes. Let's spin the wheel 6.5 times. Here we go. I wonder if Mrs. Candles is here. Let's see if we can get Mrs. Candles. Let's see if we can get Mrs. Candles in here. All right, there we go. Give them a giveaway, baby. Give them a giveaway. Let's see. Have to buy and keep the Safe Moon for a year. Wait, hang on. Tony D, you have to buy and keep the Safe Moon for a year so you can look at it in your portfolio every day. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I will say this, guys. I don't recommend buying meme coins. Listen, 90% of them are scams, and they're very, meme coins are sketchy. But I will say this. I will tell you guys a story. I've said this before. I never really say the name of it, but funny story with me and Safe Moon. I don't really buy meme coins. When I do, I gamble on them. I use money that I would be okay throwing out the window. I don't put money in. It's not like I'm putting a big stack of money in hoping to get rich. I'm putting little bets, right? I'm basically just betting on these. I'm like, all right, there's like a 50-50 shot. This is either a scam or it's going to 100x. So I put in money that I'm expecting to get scammed out of, right? But it's fun, right? Because sometimes you can put a lot of money in and it can flip it, right? But Safe Moon was one of those meme coins that I found out about. Actually was told by a friend, like, hey, check out this coin. It's an S coin, and go check it out. It was the second day it came out. That coin happened to be Safe Moon. I put a little bit of money in it. It went from like no money, turned it into like 10K, and unfortunately, guys, I went ahead and just held it. I never sold it, and it went back down to close to what it was. But I was still up, right? So I think Safe Moon was one of those coins that I never went into the red with. I still might have it, but it's probably either in the red or at break even or very, very minorly in the green. I don't recommend buying any of that stuff, but I'm just saying it is pretty funny. I got it the second day it came out, which is probably why I never went into the red. But yeah, shout out to Jason. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. He says, bro, I need some calves. I'll trade some bicep chest. I only use squat racks to do barbell curls. Okay, there you go, bro. I'll give you the secret sauce on all the calf exercises. Let's go. I'll tell you this. It's all about doing the calf raises, but you have to be facing the corner of a wall, and that's the way that you just stay focused, and you just hammer it out. For me, calves, high reps, no weight, and then I'll do a little bit of weight on the calves. But yeah, I'm just kidding. I never really actually work out my calves. I actually... Oh God, I pull the gym. I pull a gym sin here. I skip leg day, every leg day. I just don't do it, and it's probably why I have trouble building mass on my chest. It's probably because I don't know. They say you got a lot of working out your legs raises your testosterone a lot or something like that. It's like, yeah, apparently it's like really bad to not do leg day. But shout out to Jason. I appreciate you, bro. I will say the only calf exercise I've ever done is at the gym. They have like the little thing that you sit down on, and you can put like plates on it. And then you just kind of raise your knees. I've done that, but not really like religiously. But yeah, maybe that's it. Shout out to Jason. Yeah, I gotta get a squat rack for sure. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for being here. Let's see. Bobby Chulo says, Frankie Phibbs Fridays, serving up that sauce. Thank you. Shout out to Bobby Chulo. Hey, Bobby Chulo, I think you're gonna be the one that we root for today's giveaway. Let's get it. Shout out to Tony D. Thank you for the super chat. Said the joke, if we don't hit 750, if you don't hit 750 likes, I buy Safe Moon. Okay, hey, bro. I put not a lot of money in, and it turned into 10K. But please, if that happens to you, bro, please sell it. Please sell it. All right, let's go ahead and, what is this? Oh. Random hand, guys. Random Mrs. Candle's hand. Let's go. You guys are funny. Enjoy your night, Frankie. Thank you, Ricardo Rodriguez. Thank you for being here, bro. Why did the chart cross the road? To get to the bullish side. Shout out to John Wayne. Let's see. Connor said, Jason, I'm selling calves 12K each. Hit me up. Yo, Connor's got the calves on the low. Oh, God, man. I will see. Yeah, uneven buds changed my life. Shout out to Crypto Poyo. I will say, I have short legs. Is probably my secret to calves is that 90% of my height is in my torso. So my legs are not very long, and my torso is long as It's just long AF. Long AF. My torso is abnormally long, which makes it really hard to put mass onto my body and really easy to put mass on my legs. So that's probably the actual secret to my calves, guys. So hey, if you guys want those big beefy calves, just elongate your torso and chop your legs. But let's go ahead. I think we got another spin here. How many do we have left? Let's see. We go. Oh God! I always spin it too much, guys, but that's okay. I don't care. I do it for you guys. Let's get it. Shout out to Crypto Poyo, or Bitcoin Chicken, as I like to call him. Let's see. Your calves will be a great NFT. I'll be honest, guys. Hey! Let's see. It depends. Yeah, I heard calves specifically are very heavily genetic. So maybe there's part of that there, too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra giveaways. Rob or Tyler, if you guys can just let me know exactly what we're giving away, how much or where we're doing it. Shout out to Hannah King. Hannah King be in here just. Hang on, bear with me, guys. Hannah King just out here like this, just throwing the money. Shout out to Hannah King. I do appreciate it. Says Frankie, Jason, and Crypto Lifer helped change my life. Well, Hannah, you have no idea how much that means that I was, able to take part in being able to change your life. Actually, Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles is here, guys. No, I was just referring to you. I wasn't calling your name.
It's okay. Talk to me, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll still talk to you. Don't worry. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Like for people, I'm gonna read this. This is kind of relevant, right? Mrs. Candles texted me the other day, right? Because it always freaks me out, guys. That I get messages a lot. That's like. Some of the messages I get are crazy. Like, people will be like, hey, man, like, I just wanted to message you. And, like, it's always like, I'm sure you'll never see this or answer this. And I see them all. And I always try to answer as much as I can. But, like, sometimes I get crazy messages like, hey, man, like, I just wanted to reach out. Like, you absolutely changed my life. Like, I can't thank you enough. And, like, sometimes it doesn't even have to do with TA. Like, a lot of it does have to do with trading. But sometimes it's just like, hey, man, like, I've been in a rough... Someone reached out to me. I'm not going to say their name. But somebody reached out to me and said, hey, man, I just want to let you know I used to watch your show every day religiously with my dad, and his dad had passed away. And he just said, I want to thank you for like the almost full year of like giving me and my dad good memories. We love you. We have so much fun with your live stream while we were learning about crypto. It was the coolest thing ever, and I just wanted to say thank you because now I have all these happy memories with my dad. I could get choked up talking about it. It's these crazy messages that I get that are just like absolutely mind-blowing. And Mrs. Candle sent me something. Now, I am not comparing myself to Russ, but he put up a post on Instagram which like kind of hit me, right? Like, so it says, and Russ the rapper, if for anyone who's wondering who I'm talking about, it says, it was just a black screen with text, and it says, so many DMs I get about my music changing people's lives. That stuff is a complete trip. There's a lot of them daily, and I know I'm supposed to be used to that by now. I don't know. I just snapped out of it for a second. That stuff is crazy. I appreciate all of you. I really do read a lot of your messages. Even if I don't respond, I always see them. Thanks for the love, support on this wild ride. Forever grateful. And like I kind of feel the same way. Like I get these messages all the time, and every single time I read it, it's like insane. Like it's the weirdest thing in the world, and I'm forever grateful to be in a position to get messages like that, because I think it's the most rewarding thing in the world to be able to do something in general to help people. But the fact that I get to do something I love every single day, and I get to enjoy it every single day and still get those messages about changing people's lives is absolutely mind-blowing. And for that, I will always be forever grateful, and I will never forget that. Even if one day when we get to 1 million subscribers, guys, I will never, ever, ever forget that. And that's why I like to engage so much with my chat and actually talk to you guys and actually, interact and answer DMs and be in the Discord chat and I talk to you guys here. That's why I do that, because this is like the coolest thing in the world to me. So, and that's never going to go away. It's mind-blowing. So shout out to the CandleMafia. I love you guys dearly. But let's continue on. Now let's just give you guys stuff. Let's get back a little bit. All right, let's see. 30 crypto giveaways, so it'll be 10 bags of 3X. Okay, so 10 crypto giveaways from the Golden Cross video, 5 books from the Emergency Market Update video. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Thank you so much for doing that. Now let's go ahead and pull 10 winners from our Golden Cross video. I don't know why I don't know why, guys. The term Golden Cross sounds dirty to me. I don't know why. I probably just started an absolute storm in chat by saying that. I should not have said that. I don't know. Golden Cross sounds dirty. It sounds like a bad term. I don't know why. Oh, Mrs. Candle says I'm just weird. All right, let's see. I mean, she might not be wrong. I mean, she's the one crawling around on the floor. Oh, she's picking the money up. This is how she does. She picks the money up, and then she's like low-key sticking it in her pocket. Like, for every 10 bills she picks up, she puts one in her pocket. That's okay, though. I would be nothing without her. So, all right, let's see. YouTube, come on. YouTube comments. Boom, here we go. All right, bear with me here, guys, while I pull up the video for today's giveaway. I apologize if you hear my voice. I have to go to our YouTube channel. Oh, my God, Frankie Candles is live. 590 viewers. Oh, and there's a stock trader live, too. Anyway. All right, let's see. Why am I lost here? Go to the studio, take a sip of the Aztecian Cactus Moss Water.
Wait, where's the green stuff?
Oh, no, guys. Oh, no, guys. Mrs. Candles just said, hey, where's your green stuff? Don't worry about it, Mrs. Candles.
Frankie,
What?
you have to be healthy.
Yeah, she wants me to be healthy, guys, but I say health is for nerds. I don't know. All right, let's see. Is the bull run back on? Is our first video. If you guys want to get in there, go to the market update video, leave a like, leave a comment, and then go back to watch the video. I recommend you guys watch at least the bull run is back video. The market update, I recommend watching too. Actually, it was kind of an educational market update, but at least go watch that bull run is back video. But yeah, I can't track if you watched it, but leave a like and a comment on that market update video. If you're not in the giveaways just yet, you still have a chance to get in on that one. Filter duplicate users. Let's see. Remove winners from the list after the wheel. Boom, 6 plus 6. Ah, God. Guys, can someone please let me know what this is? 6 plus 6. I hate that they put math problems in here. I'm so bad at math. I think it's 14, right? Yeah, it's 14. Oh, it's 12? No, Mrs. Candle said it's 12. All right, yeah. Oh, God, I was off by 2. I was close, guys. I don't know how to do math. What do I look like? Anyway, here we go, guys. All right, here we go. 10 giveaways. Mrs. Candles, are you ready? Somebody said Bitcoin's pumping.
I thought he said 30 giveaways.
No, 10.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I already wrote 30.
No, it's okay. All right, here we go. Winner, 11. 66. Oh, I thought we were talking about giveaways. You guys are adding up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't know. I think it's glitched, guys. All right. It's 10. Here we go. Winner number 1. J860 Gaming. I don't think he's in here. I don't know if he's ever been here. Shout out to J860 Gaming. Says, awesome information. Thanks. Shout out to J860 Gaming. No problem, bro. I appreciate you for watching the channel. Thank you for leaving that nice comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Probably going to be Cardano or Algo or XRP. That seems to be what we're going for. Shout out to Satoshi Glakamoto.
What video? Oh, for the same video?
These are 10 people from the same video, correct?
Okay, yes, sir.
Oh, she's on the iPad today. Usually she goes old school paper and pen.
Use your last one.
She didn't want to use my last giant Post-it note. All right, here we go. Next winner. Shout out to J860 Gaming. Shout out to you. Let's see. Bada boom. What happened? Oh, here we go. We got to click it twice now. All right, here we go. Ben and Josh. Hey, Ben and Josh have won before. Shout out. Will we move back to the upside soon? Hey, yes. I think so. Maybe. Probably not, though, but most likely. That's how I feel. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to Ben and Josh. Thank you for the comment, bro. He's got his fingers crossed, or they have their fingers crossed. Ben and Josh, we're going to give you 1 bag of crypto, so you guys are going to have to split it, but please just send us 1 address. Shout out to you, man. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Oh, J860 Gaming is in the chat. And hey, bro, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. He was watching. Shout out to J860 Gaming, bro. Enjoy your Algo XRP or Cardano. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but we're going to send you a nice bag of it. So shout out to you, man. Well, I say nice bag. Nice bag is different to everybody. It's gonna be something reasonable. It's not gonna be like 1,000 XRP or something, but like it'll be decent. Hey, it's free, right? Shout out to J860 Gaming. Shout out to Ben and Josh. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. I appreciate you. Let's go. Yeah, celebrate the first super chat from J860 Gaming. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for this first super chat. I appreciate you. Ben Evans, I feel like all these people have won before. Shout out to Ben Evans says, so what you're saying is we need to go all in on a short and then all in 100x long. Thanks for the sauce, Frankie. Shout out to Ben Evans. I appreciate you for leaving that comment, bro. And yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Not financial advice. I'm just kidding. Please be careful with the leverage, guys. Shout out to Ben Evans. Reach out to the mods on Discord to get your free Algo, XRP, or ADA. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and pick our next winner. This candle said, oh, yeah. Scott Rutkai. Scott Rutkai. Oh, no. Am I going to be saying a bad word again? Okay. Scott Rutkai, shout out to you, man. Says, great vid. I always wanted an explanation on the subject from a professional. Thank you, Frankie. Shout out to you, bro. That is a massive, massive, massive fish in your profile picture. Shout out to you, bro. Now you can maybe take the ADA XRP or algo that we're going to send you and turn that fish into, I don't know where I was going with that. Hopefully you don't see this live. Well, I guess if you watch it Anyway, congratulations on your free crypto. Scott, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for leaving the nice comment. Reach out to the mods in the free Discord to get your free crypto. Let's see. Next winner, Crypto Pollo says, if I win it, I will donate all back to the meth project. What does that mean? Shout out to Crypto Pollo. I don't know what y'all talk about in there. Vince120, shout out to you, bro. He says, thanks, Frankie, boss. Shout out this emoji, fire emoji, rocket ship emoji, and candle emoji. Shout out to you, Vince. I appreciate you for watching. I wish I could see what that sign you're holding says. I'd read it, but I can't see it. It's pixelated. But shout out to you, man. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for leaving a nice comment. I appreciate you. Reach out to the mods in Discord, and we'll send you a little bit of a bag of crypto. Shout out to you, man. Let's go. Next winner. Here we go. Should we play the music? Let's play the music. Hey. Here we go. Put on the headphones. I gotta hear the music too. Oh no, I'm gonna hear myself in my headphones now. This is gonna. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. Loving the channel, man. Shout out to Mitchell. Shout out to you, bro. Next winner. Oh, Psycho Bear. Shout out to Psycho Bear. Gracias, jefe. Let's go. Shout out to Psycho Bear. Yeah, Psycho Bear might have won last week. I don't know. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Mrs. Candle said you won last week. Yeah, she said she recognizes your name. Hey, Mrs. Candles, you want to show your face? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. You're sitting closer than normal. I feel like you might be trying to creep in here. Oh, she's watching chat. She's watching chat. I feel like Mrs. Candles lurks in chat a lot. I don't know. Almost every day. See, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, she gets awkward, and she doesn't want to talk, she says. Well, come on. Show yourself a little bit. All right, here we go, Psycho Bear. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for the support. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Here we go. Next winner. 4 more, baby. Donnie T, and not Mrs. Candle's dad, which would be, I'm his candle-in-law? I don't know. Shout out to Donnie T and not Mrs. Candle's dad. She says, thanks, Frankie. Is that a Cybertruck? Donnie, do you have a Cybertruck? If you do, DM me, bro. Because it looks like a Cybertruck. How are you getting pictures in front of the Cybertruck if they're not out yet? Shout out to Donnie T. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for the nice comment. And reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Bing bong. Next winner. Hey. Giveaway music is lit. Let's go. Cusican Bump It. Shout out to you, man. Says, Frankie, your energy level, information, and presentation are on point as always. The best thing to happen to the crypto space, bar none. Candle emoji, candle emoji, candle emoji. That's a big comment right there. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Super kind comment. Thank you for leaving a nice comment. Thank you for being part of the Candle Mafia. Thank you for watching the videos. And hey, as long as you watch, I'll keep making them. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Shout out to Cusican Bump It. Next winner. Here we go. Hey. Hey, Captain Kirk in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Captain Kirk. Hey. 2 more. Hangman. Hey. What's up, Hangman? Shout out. Says, great as always. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you for that regular comment. I'm losing my mind, guys. I also hear myself echoing in my head. So if I sound drunk, that's why. Shout out to Hangman. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for leaving the comment. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for the support. Reach out to the mods in Discord. We're going to thank you by giving you that bag of crypto. Shout out to Hangman. Last winner? Last one for crypto today. Let's go. Been moving all day. Captain Kirk, you moving? Let's go. Next winner. Here we go. Cardano is the future. Maybe we do Cardano for this giveaway. How are we going to give Cardano is the future XRP or algo, right? Shout out to Cardano is the future. Says, watching this again. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Hey, watch it as many times as you want. It's free. Shout out to you, bro. I like your, is that a Tacoma? Is that a Tacoma or Forerunner? Something? I don't know what that is. But shout out to you, bro. Nice red truck. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for leaving a nice comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. All right, here we go. Next video is going to be the Market Watch. Here we go. Bing bang. Guys, I was just looking on the wrong screen. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. What am I doing? All right, here we go. I'm losing my mind. I need some sleep this weekend. Boom. All right, here we go. Can someone tell me what this is? Mrs. Candle said 26? Oh, no, she did good math. All right, here we go. Yeah, was this 5 books, Rob? All right, here we go. This is, they are signed copies of Ben's new book, Catching Up to Crypto. Congrats to all the windows. The flute is lit. You guys love the flute. Let's go. Cryptid Bees in the house. Let's go. Shout out to Cryptid Bees. All right, here we go. Is that an accordion emoji? 5 books. Here we go. Thank you, Rob. Here we go. Oh, Ben and Josh, you guys won again. Let's go. Shout out to Ben and Josh. All right. Who's getting books? Let's go. Ben and Josh, you guys are crazy. You guys share the crypto? How's that work? Let me know. Winner number 1 for the book. Crypto Infinity. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Infinity. We got YouTube channel in chat. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Infinity. Says, I was waiting for a pump, but we kept coming down. Lol. I entered along at 21.6. Ooh. Maybe, okay. Well, you're at least above break even. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Infinity. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the nice comment. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for watching the content. Reach out to the mods in Discord. Get your free book. Signed by Ben. They are signed. I saw with my own eyes, guys. Here we go. Next winner. Always Lit. Let's go. Shout out to Always Lit. Frankie, you the shiznit. Let's go. Shout out to Always Lit. And Always Lit, I feel like you're a core part of the Candle family because you're always lit. Unlike our candle that we forgot to light at the beginning of the stream, guys. Boom. There we go. This is why the candle gods are back, baby. Let's go. It's lit. Pray to the candle gods. I can't believe we forgot to light that. All right, here we go. Shout out to Always Lit. Thank you so much. Reach out to the mods reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Let's go. Bing bang. Next winner. How many do we have left? She said 3. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Let's go. Lewis Foster, shout out to Lewis Foster, says, I'm new to trading. How can I get more profitable investment in the market without incurring much losses? Shout out to Lewis Foster. Maybe I don't want to say that, but shout out to you, bro. I think maybe there's I don't know. Something seems robotic. Let me know, mods. Let me know what you think about this one. But shout out to Lewis Foster, assuming that you're a real person. Yeah, you gotta be real. I don't know. He's what? Yeah, he is holding a leaf. Only real people hold leaves. Well, shout out to Lewis Foster. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, one way you can get more profitable without incurring losses, just easy answer. Set a stop loss. There you go. That's the key right there. But shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for leaving a nice comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Shout out to Lewis Foster. Next winner. Who's next? Let's go. Oh, Lucho says scammer. Okay, you guys think it's a bot? Shout out to Curtis Neal, says best community in crypto. Thanks for all you do. Shout out to Curtis Neal. Thank you for thanking me. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you so much. Curtis has been here for a long time. Shout out to you, bro. You're an OG. I love you. All right, so maybe he is fake. Should we pull an extra one? Lewis Foster is not a real person. Okay, shout out to Tyler. I trust him. All right, well, Lewis Foster, if you're not real, you almost got us. Here we go. Bell says, thank you, Frankie. They said my name. They got to be real. Shout out to Bell. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for thanking me, just like Curtis just did. Thanks for that super chat, bro. I appreciate you, man. Throw up the lobsters in chat for Curtis Neal. Let's go. Bell, appreciate you watching the channel. Thank you so much. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your free crypto. Let's go. Bing bong. Next winner. Kevin Baker. Let's go. Shout out to Kevin Baker. Bing bong. Kevin, I call him Kevin Bing Bong, guys. Shout out to Kevin Baker. He says, you're the man, Frankie. Thank you. And I say, hey, Kevin. And I'm looking right into your eyes right now in your profile picture. Not in a creepy way, but just making eye contact. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Mrs. Candle said, don't be weird. But yeah, no, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the comment. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for leaving the comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord. We're going to give you some free crypto. Probably going to be some Cardano. Because Cardano is the future, won our giveaway today. So let's go. Next winner. Is this the last one? All right, last winner for the books. There's the, oh yeah, there's the lobsters. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Says, love the energy. Picks me up while I'm at work. Love you, Frankie. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Daddy Zach, I love you back, bro. And hey, I'll keep the energy up for you, bro. Shout out to you're an OG too, bro. You've been around forever too. Shout out to you, Daddy Zach. Let's see. My guy, thank you, Frank. Kevin Baker, he's in chat. Let's go, bro. Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for watching the channel. Enjoy your free Cardano. Here we go. Next winner. Last winner. Who's it going to be? Oh, the suspense is killing me. I've been using a lot of mini swap over the last month. There, he cryptid piece through a crab in there too. You guys are funny. Poyo. I can read. All right, here we go, guys. Next winner. Shout out to Cardano in the future is here. Let's go. You won some of Cardano. Shout out to Cardano is the future. Let's go. Patrick Leishman says, thank you, Frankie. Mafia for life. Well, hey, Patrick, we're going to lock you in for sure for life because we're going to give you a bag of free Cardano. Shh. Oh, I'm sorry. I just lied. I lied. I'm such a piece of garbage. I can't believe I just lied. Stupid. I'm just kidding, bro. You're getting a signed copy of Ben's new book, Catching Up to Crypto. I hope you enjoy it. I actually still have to read it. I haven't read it yet. I might wait for the audiobook. But shout out to Patrick. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you for leaving a nice comment. Reach out to the mods in Discord to get your book. And for anybody out there, I will never ask you for money. I will never ask you for a seed phrase. I will never ask you for anything other than a physical address to send you merch or books or tickets to a conference or something like that, or a wallet for us to send you money. I will never ask you to send me money. Ever in the history of this channel, I've never asked you to send me money personally. Obviously, if you buy merch, you will pay. But I'm never going to ask you for money or trade for anybody ever. So please be careful out there. We've actually had some situations where people have actually gotten scammed. So just be careful out there, guys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia. And I'm actually going crazy with this music in my ears because it's making me mumble my words. But with all that being said, guys, I think that's all the time I got for tonight's stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Not too bad for a Friday night stream. I love hanging out on Friday with you guys. Thank you. There's so much stuff you guys can be doing with your time, but you chose to spend it with the CandleMafia, and I do appreciate that. Again, watch out for those short-term bounces, but again, those money flow crossovers into the red on those higher time frames are looking a little bit more bearish, but hopefully we have an uneventful weekend and I can sleep a little bit, but if anything crazy goes on, I will keep you guys updated in both the Discords. Then if it really goes crazy, maybe we'll do a weekend market watch. Who knows? But hopefully we can just take a little bit of a break. Bitcoin can just consolidate a little bit, and then we can get kicking next week. That would be nice. And with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for this show. That is not what I usually say. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate everybody. Every single person in here right now. I see you guys showing love in chat. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are not just a number. You guys are this YouTube channel. I'm just a crazy guy screaming on the camera. Thank you so much for being the best community on YouTube. And with all that being said, that's all the time I got for tonight. I'll see you guys on Monday. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we just chill with the Mafia and do 2 hours of TA and collect the baguettes, finagle the bagels, and and get those bags. Let's go. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. That's all I got. I'll see you guys next time. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
Gods, I'm so sorry to all the candle gods. I did not light you for the beginning of our Frankie Candles live stream. I apologize. I prayed and asked for a dump. You guys gave it to me, and then I just spit in your face by not lighting the candle. I'm so sorry. Please do not punish me. Please do not. Oh, no. Oh, why would you not tell me I was live? Guys, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I don't actually pray to candles. I swear I do this for, like, I do it as a joke, right? We're not actually, I didn't accidentally go live. I promise. I swear. But really, I hope the crypto gods aren't mad at me. We should have lit this candle, guys. That was a big offense to the candle gods. But anyway, that's all the time I got for tonight. If I don't live stream on Monday, guys, send help. The crypto gods may have gotten to me. That's all I got. See you guys next week on Monday, hopefully, if the crypto gods allow it. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
This one's for Self Wealth Crypto. Shout out to you, bro. Hasta pasta. This is really the last one, guys. Hasta pasta. I love each and every single one of you. See you on Monday. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.